Previously on NYPD Blue.
Studying for the sergeant's exam.
Why? All these guys run around here like they got something on you because they hit the books for a couple of weeks. Figure I'd take a crack at it.
Sergeant Sipowicz. I like that.
5-day rip's not bad, Detective. Turns out you're right, go to trial.
This was an exercise for you. It made you feel like a man in charge of men.
You might want to take a deep breath right about now.
I walked into that trial room today, and my hands were sweating, and my mouth was dry, and you put me through that for nothing. Not because you had to, because you could.
Sipowicz, I'm here for the sergeant's test.
Proctors meet downstairs in the library.
I'm here to take the test.
What was it? Sipowicz?
SIPOWICZ.
Need to see your ID. Room 104.
Thanks.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Take one booklet and pass the rest back. Don't break the seal till I tell you to. You have 3 hours to complete the test. You can't use notes or books of any kind. The test is multiple choice. If you can't answer a question, just go on and come back to it later. No one can leave the room. If you have to go to the John, raise your hand. Me or one of the other proctors will go with you. Any questions? You can begin.
Hey, it's Donald Schweiss. Scalp laceration. Looks like he got struck in the head.
Who called it in?
Furnace guy said he found the body a little after 7.
Was he robbed?
Well, he still had his wallet on him, and according to his driver's license, he lives in this building.
Talked to a neighbor. He said Schweiss lived with his brother, Martin. Apparently, the brother's brain damaged.
He in the building now?
Yeah. When Donald's at work, he stays with the woman across the hall from them, Kathleen Halloran. They're in 8E.
There's no blood on the floor, and there's scuff marks near his feet. Looks like he got hit someplace else and dragged down here.
Let's start a canvass.
Yeah.
So how'd the exam go on Saturday?
Fine.
This is the hard part, the waiting.
I guess.
Wondering, worrying, reliving it. I must have gone over that exam 100 times in my head, waiting to find out if I passed. Which, of course, I didn't.
I'm upstairs.
Catch you later.
I was trying to be sympathetic.
Kathleen Halloran?
That's right. You detectives?
Sipowicz and Clark.
I just can't believe this about Donald. It won't fit in my mind.
Is his brother here?
Martin, yes. The other detective said not to tell him anything, and I haven't.
Good.
He has trouble remembering things, and he gets confused easily. You'll be careful with him.
Don't worry.
Martin, there are some policemen here who'd like to talk to you.
Hi, Martin. I'm Detective Sipowicz. This is Detective Clark. We need to talk to you about your brother, Donald.
Okay.
When's the last time you saw him?
Donnie and I come over at 8:30. I stay with Kathleen. He goes to work.
So you saw him yesterday morning at 8:30?
Donnie and I come over at 8:30.
And you haven't seen or heard from him since then?
Donnie's at Elena's. This is where he goes.
Who's Elena?
His girlfriend.
Martin, I'm afraid I got some bad news for you. Your brother, Donald, is dead. We found his body in the basement.
Donnie's at Elena's?
No.
Who are you?
I'm Detective Sipowicz. This is Detective Clark.
Do you have any weed? I could really use some weed.
We don't have any weed. Do you understand what I'm telling you?
I'm gonna go watch TV.
Has he always been like this?
It was a car accident about 10 years ago. Donald's taken care of him ever since. He was very devoted. That's why I was so concerned when he didn't come home last night. Just wasn't like him.
When's the last time you saw Donald?
Yesterday morning when he dropped Martin by.
And you've been with Martin since then?
Yes, he stayed here overnight.
What about Elena?
Elena Lozada. Nice girl, I guess.
Is there any trouble between her and Donald?
They fight some. Had a big one a few nights ago.
Do you know what it was about?
I think it was about Martin. Elena doesn't like him.
You know where we can find her?
She's a waitress. I don't know where.
Hey, the boss called. He wants Greg and me to go to an assault.
All right, we're almost done here.
We'll be in touch. Martin leaves the apartment. You let us know.
Of course.
James Westfall came here this morning, started moving into apartment 402. Then he shows up, Stanley Allen. He says he's moving into apartment 402. They start throwing punches. We're getting them separated. And a third guy shows up. He says he's moving a guy into apartment 402. It's all yours.
All right, we're gonna keep this polite, all right? Mr. Westfall, you first.
I was directing the movers when this person came up to me and demanded to know why I was moving into the apartment.
My apartment.
I explained I had rented the apartment some weeks ago. He grew belligerent that he knocked a stickly end table out of my hand. Things went from there.
Mr. Allen, you claim the apartment is yours.
Not claim, I have a lease.
I have a lease too, you idiot!
Mr. Westfall, who rented you the apartment?
Okay, I found the listing online. The realtor's name is Jerome King. He showed it to me, and I gave him a security deposit and first month's rent right on the spot.
How much total?
$6,000.
You got the same story?
Yes, except I can prove that my lease predates his.
Have you tried to reach this Jerome King?
He's not answering his phone. We can't find him anywhere.
Bad news, gentlemen. You've been scammed.
What do you mean?
A guy shows a bunch of people in an apartment. He rents it out to all of them. He pockets their deposit and takes off.
So who gets the apartment?
The guy who rented it to you did so under false pretenses. Nothing he signed holds up. Nobody gets the apartment.
You must be joking. This is a catastrophe.
I have a lease.
Well, can you describe this King guy?
Yeah, he's in his 30s, I guess. He's white, he's British.
Okay. We'll need his number and any paperwork he gave you.
You still want to pursue assault charges?
Let it go.
I agree.
Guys, we got another tenant.
Any more tenants show up?
Yeah, 2 more before we left.
What'd you get on the guy who rented the place?
Just a name, Jerome King, and a pretty vague description.
Who'd he deal with?
The super says the apartment's handled by a Schofield Realty. I called their offices and talked to a woman named Bridget Schofield. I guess she's in charge, and she's on her way in.
Be sure to talk to Special Frauds Unit and see if they're working a similar pattern. Anything on your DOA?
We talked to his supervisor at work. Says Schweitz left there at 5 yesterday. It seems to be the last anyone saw.
What about the girlfriend?
Yeah, we got an address for where she works. Murphy and Ortiz want to go talk to her.
I'd go on the exam.
Fine.
It's all about time management. Set aside the hard questions, then come back. Which I'm sure you did.
There's a couple I might not have got back to.
Well, you leave 1 or 2 blank, doesn't matter.
Might have been more than just 1 or 2.
Oh, well, I'm sure it went fine.
I'm numb all over. We had Donnie's birthday 2 weeks ago. He's 32.
We understand you and Donald had a pretty big fight about his brother the other night.
You didn't think I had anything to do with Donnie getting killed. Elena, right now, we don't know anything. But the sooner you give us answers, the sooner we can leave you alone. Yeah, we had a fight about Martin. Not the first.
About you wanting to put him in an institution?
A group home. You know how Martin got the way he is? Tell us. Donnie and Martin are coming home from a fishing trip. A drunk driver runs into him. Martin gets his head busted open and Donnie walks away. Since then, every minute Donnie has, and every dime he earns, it goes to his brother.
And you thought that was too much?
Look, I respect what Donnie did for his brother, but it's tough living with Martin. You know, little stuff makes him really angry, and you can never tell what's gonna set him off. Donnie and I have been talking about getting married, starting a family. And you can't raise kids in an environment like that. You know what I mean? Sure. I said if we were moving in together, Martin had to go somewhere. It wasn't gonna be the three of us.
Where were you last night, Alina?
I was home. I would never hurt Donnie, ever.
Do you know if he was having any money trouble?
No.
Any other kind of trouble?
He said he had an argument with a drug dealer in his neighborhood. It was something about Martin. He said the guy threatened him.
He mentioned a name?
Oh, Ricky something. I don't remember.
Where are you on the homicide?
Narcotics identifies a dealer named Ricky Carson. He works a corner down the street from where the DOA lived.
That's off the girlfriend's statement?
Plus, the kid asked for some weed when we were there. Figures he knows the dealer.
You don't think the girlfriend's involved?
She was pretty upset. If she's lying, she's doing a good job.
We're gonna pick up this Ricky Carson, find out what he knows.
Let me know when you get him in.
Can I help you?
I'm looking for Detective Medavoy or Jones.
I'm Greg Medavoy.
Bridget Schofield.
This is my partner, Baldwin Jones.
Let's go talk back here.
Typically, I handle sales of residential units. I should have stuck with what I knew.
A cup of coffee?
I'm fine, thank you.
Have a seat. Why rent the one place?
The owner had to go overseas and asked if I would sublet the unit while he was gone. He's a good client, so I said yes.
No good deed goes unpunished, I guess.
How'd you rent the apartment to Jerome King?
He called in off the listing. Said he was a currency trader for an international finance firm, and he had just been transferred to New York.
How would you describe him?
30s, well-dressed, British, charming.
You check him out?
His references, his employer, everything was fine. And I assume those were all fake.
Unfortunately, yes.
Did you run a credit check?
He said it was his first time living in the U.S. He didn't have a social security number, and it was going to be a big hassle. So he asked if I would skip the credit check if he agreed to put up additional security. I was so anxious to get the place rented, I agreed. Stupid.
Oh, you can't blame yourself, ma'am. Anybody could fall for a smooth talker like this.
One of the defrauded tenants has already called and said he's going to sue me. My lawyer says because I didn't check King's credit, I could be liable. Do you have any idea how much he got away with?
Could be as much as $150,000, $200,000.
Oh, my God.
Ma'am, we're gonna do everything we can to bring this man to justice.
Is there anything I can do?
Well, when we put together some mugshots, we'd like you to take a look at them.
Sure.
Anything else, we'll let you know.
Thank you.
Don't you hate to see a nice person like that taken advantage of?
Mm-hmm.
Did you know that if we go into United Nations headquarters for the job, we have to get permission from the Secretary General first?
I did not know that.
Oh, yeah. Because all the scumbags we go after, they love to hang out at United Nations headquarters.
Is there a question you nailed or one you missed?
What do you think?
Hey. Andy, that's him.
Must have been on his lunch break.
Yeah, hold on. Maybe you want to hold off until they finish the buy?
The hell with that.
Hey! Hey! Put your hands on the wall, Ricky. You heard me. Let's go. Come on. Just keep your hands up.
What the hell's the matter with you?
I didn't do anything.
Yeah? Come on, does jump in your pocket by itself?
I ain't do nothing, man.
Let's go.
Right here. Have a seat. Who's this?
He's making a buy when we picked up the dealer.
Does he connect the homicide?
No, he's just another recreational drug user. Rita, can you put him in the system for me? I gotta do this interview with Andy.
Sure.
Name's Bobby Halliday. What I took off him.
I'm Detective Ortiz.
I need to call my dad.
We'll get to that. Come on.
Where are we with the rental fraud?
Crime scene got some prints off the apartment. They'll run them now to see if anybody with a record jumps out.
Anything else?
The original listing for the apartment was on a website. I spoke to the guy who administers it. He says the ad was bought by a woman named Alyssa Pelican. He gave us an address. We're gonna bring her in.
Well, let me know what she says. Good work, Detective.
Thanks.
We saw you pass the drugs, Ricky.
Look, he showed me $1. I gave him some change. Nothing wrong with that.
Ricky, any other day we'd lock you up just for telling such a pathetic story. Fortunately for you, we don't give a rat's ass about the drugs.
I'm listening.
Where were you last night?
Home.
Anybody with you?
Friend of mine, Talisha.
You know a Donald Schweiss?
Not acquainted.
That's funny, because the other day you got into a fight with him.
Donald, the brother of Martin, who's brain damaged.
You talking about Ozone's brother?
Ozone.
I called him that because he's out there. But I didn't get to no fight with his brother. I explained myself is all.
All right, what exactly did you explain?
Is my business off the table?
Yeah.
Look, Ozone's a customer. He buys some weed from me every now and then. Then his brother comes around all puffed up saying he don't want me selling to him anymore. Saying I'm taking advantage. I explained that I could sell to whoever I wanted to, and that his problem was with Ozone.
You threatened him.
Nope.
Told him if he didn't lay off, you'd kill him.
But why would I say that?
I don't know. Maybe because Donald Schweiss turned up dead.
Oh, that's too bad. But that ain't got nothing to do with me. Look, maybe I talk a little trash to make a point, but I ain't never killed anybody, and I'm not about to start. And that's the truth.
And we know you're a big truth teller.
Well, ask Alicia. She'll tell you I was home. I go to my corner. I sell my product. I don't pick fights. I don't cause no trouble. And I sure as hell don't go around killing people.
I need to talk to somebody. My son's been arrested. His name's Bobby Halliday.
Sir, I'm Detective Ortiz. This is Detective Clark. We're handling your son's case.
What's going on? I mean, Bobby called, but he was so upset, I couldn't get a straight story out of him.
We observed your son buying drugs from the dealer.
You sure about that?
Yeah, I witnessed it myself.
What kind of drugs?
About a quarter ounce of marijuana.
I thought you were just giving tickets for that these days.
Not for the amount your son had, no.
Look, Bobby is a kid. He's never been in any kind of trouble.
He's 17, sir. He's an adult.
Yes, chronologically. But believe me, I know him. He's a kid.
Sir, we don't have a choice in this matter. What you want to be thinking about is getting your son a lawyer.
Where is he?
Downstairs in a holding cell.
In a little while, I'll be getting him to central booking. He'll be processed there.
With the murderers and rapists and God knows who? No, please. There's got to be another way. He cannot go in there.
I'm sorry, sir, but at this point, there's nothing really that you can do.
What will it take to make this go away?
Sir.
What'd you say? I said, what's it going to take to make this go away?
Just come to my office. We can talk about it.
Thank you.
'15 Squad.
Oh, hi. Detective, it's Connie.
I'll call her back.
What do you think he's saying?
John, I'm out of yellow legal pads. Can you get me some more?
Of course.
Lieutenant, tell me you told Halliday he was about to do something really stupid and send him home.
By something really stupid, I assume you mean the bribe offer?
That's right.
As a matter of fact, he repeated the offer and I accepted. Now I'm going to inform IAB. We'll pursue the investigation in the prescribed manner.
You set him up?
No, he set himself up. He made the offer. All I did was listen.
Then you told him, go get the cash, come back here so you get wired up?
That's how it's done.
Incredible.
Boss, this is not a bad guy. He's scared for his son.
It kind of feels like piling on, Lou.
We all heard him make the offer. When he did that, he became a perp.
Lieutenant, when are you going to figure out this ain't IAB? We don't make people into criminals. We wait until they commit the crime.
He committed a crime.
Okay. You're set.
I need a minute with the lieutenant.
Sure.
Can you turn that thing off? What you're doing here is wrong.
We disagree, Detective. We'll leave it at that.
I'm not talking about Halliday. It's wrong for the squad.
How? Exactly.
You went after Metavoy, you're going after this guy. Now you got everybody afraid to do a damn thing because they're scared you're gonna screw him over.
I made it clear we're going to obey the rules. That's why Metavoy got in trouble. You play things by the book, nobody's got anything to worry about.
What, did you grow up in a crate? You can't run a squad that way.
I think I know something about running a squad.
You keep up like this, it's gonna come back and bite you in the ass.
Is that a threat?
Oh, for God's sake. I am trying to tell you that this squad needs to know that you trust them and that you got their back, and that is exactly what you're not telling them.
Detective, with your record and reputation, you are the last person I would come to for advice on how to run a squad.
I hope this isn't going to take too long. I've got a spin class to teach in 45 minutes.
Alyssa, you know a Jerome King?
Sure.
He a friend?
Little more than that, I guess. We've been seeing each other for a few months. He's not in any trouble, is he?
Well, his name came up in an investigation, and we haven't been able to reach him.
Anything you could tell us will help clear things up as far as he's concerned.
Okay.
How would you describe him?
He's charming, a lot of fun, rich. Not that that's important.
Is he English?
He was born in South Africa, actually. Raised in England, but he went to school in Switzerland.
Well, what did he tell you about his work?
He does currency trading and banking stuff. Money. He works with money.
Well, you ever mention real estate, selling apartments, renting them?
No.
When's the last time you saw him?
4 days ago. He went to San Francisco on a business trip. What's this about, anyway?
Is that him?
Yeah. This looks like he's arrested.
His name is Eddie Palm. We found his fingerprints in an apartment that was fraudulently rented to a bunch of different people this morning.
No, this is Jerome.
Jerome's one of his aliases.
You got the wrong guy.
No, we don't.
I told you, Jerome doesn't do real estate.
Alyssa, this guy lied to you. I was sorry, but that's the way it is.
No, you lied to me. You said you were gonna help Jerome, and you didn't. I'm going.
Can't do that.
Palm, set up the con on your computer. For the moment, we have to assume you're working with him.
Are you crazy?
Look, you cooperate with us, we'll listen to what you have to say. Otherwise, you're part of it.
You're gonna arrest me? I didn't do anything.
We'd like to believe you.
I'm going, and you can go to hell.
No. You're gonna go in here.
You're kidding me. This is so unfair. What am I supposed to do?
Think about what we said.
Quit Halliday. I'm here to see Lieutenant Bale.
I'll tell him you're here.
Mr. Halliday, this way.
So, your son. Look, he doesn't belong in jail. It's not that serious an offense.
Meaning you want him released?
If that's possible, anything you could do, I'd be very grateful.
All right. And?
And what?
The other matter we discussed.
I don't follow.
The money, Mr. Halliday. Did you bring it?
What money?
$5,000. You offered me $5,000 to get your son released and the charges dropped.
I have no idea what you're talking about. I would never do anything like that.
You made the offer an hour ago directly to me.
I really don't know what you're talking about.
Who got to you, Mr. Halliday? Was it Sipowicz? Did Detective Sipowicz warn you off?
Nobody told me anything.
I counsel the DA on prosecutions. Lie again, and I'll recommend she go after your son to the fullest extent possible. Who spoke to you?
Nobody said anything.
Get out of here. This is it, Sipowicz. You're off the job.
Excuse me?
When I'm done with you, you're going home.
What are you talking about?
You tipped Halliday off.
I what?
You called him and told him not to offer the bribe.
Oh, you got the wrong guy. Look, whatever happened in there, I didn't have anything to do with it.
Deny it all you want. You're going down for this, and I'm gonna see to it.
You're not listening to me.
You think you're tough? I've broken guys tougher than you.
Yeah?
That's right.
Fine. You want to bug my phone? Here. You want to go through my garbage? You go ahead. You do whatever rat squad crap you want. You're gonna get nothing. I didn't do this.
Boss, Halliday could have talked to a lawyer. A friend. I mean, anybody could have warned him.
I hope that's true.
Detective, that woman you and Detective Jones brought in.
What about her?
As I was passing the door, she was calling out. She says she needs to talk to you.
He never paid for anything. I mean, not once. We'd be at some fancy restaurant. He'd be talking multi-million-dollar deals, and I'd end up with the check. Either he forgot his wallet, or there was a problem with his credit card.
That's what a guy like that does.
Plus, he was always borrowing money. He said the wealthy never carry cash.
A trusting person like you is red meat to a guy like him.
You don't understand. I convinced my mom into giving him $8,000. He said he was gonna buy euros with it and double her money. How am I gonna tell her?
The sooner we catch him, the better your chance of getting your mother's money back. Will you help us?
How can I do that?
Do you know when he's supposed to be back from his business trip?
He said this morning.
All right, call him and tell him you need to see him because you have a wealthy relative that died and left you $100,000.
Yeah, and you need advice on what to do with it.
Yeah, we'll tell you where to set the meeting. We'll pick him up from there.
Do you think he'll fall for that?
Kind of guy he is, he won't be able to resist.
Okay.
Ricky's girlfriend backs him up. Not that that's a big surprise.
Yeah, I took another look at his sheet. I didn't see any violent crime.
Yeah, I know.
I talked to the neighbor who lives below the Schweitzes. She got my card off the canvas. She says she's heard Donald and Martin fighting. A lot.
Fighting, like arguing?
Arguing, some scuffling. She said it sounded pretty intense. And Martin did most of the yelling. I dumped Donald's phone at work. He had a bunch of calls into a group home in Poughkeepsie. The manager said Donald reserved a place for Martin yesterday.
And then went home to tell him?
Sounds like it.
We're gonna have to bring Martin in. John, why don't you take Martin down to 3? I want to talk to Miss Halloran here for a minute.
Yeah, this way, Martin.
What's going on, Detective?
Ma'am. Were you with Martin all day yesterday? I mean, particularly in the evening after 5 o'clock.
I already told you. Yes.
I understand you wanting to protect him. But if we find out you're lying, that's obstruction of justice. You'll go to prison. So I'm going to ask you again. Were you with Martin all day yesterday?
I was with him every minute.
We've gotten some information that the brothers did a fair amount of arguing.
Well, is that so unusual?
Not necessarily, but we're gonna need to talk to Martin about it.
Oh, then I need to be there.
No, that's not possible.
No, he'll be frightened. He won't understand what's going on.
Laura, do me a favor. Take Mrs. Halloran into the coffee room for me.
Sure.
I'll see you when we're done.
Please, don't hurt him.
This way.
Alyssa. So sorry to hear about your Aunt Karen.
Hey, Eddie.
Pardon?
Well, we're gonna go.
What do you mean? Who are you? Detectives Metaboy and Jones. We're taking you down to the station house.
Who's this Eddie? I have no idea what you're talking about.
Give it up, Eddie. You're not fooling anybody.
In my jacket pocket is my passport. It's like something out of Kafka.
Yeah, except you're the cockroach.
Jerome King, yes? Satisfied? I have other identification if you wish to see it.
Not necessary.
Alyssa, tell them my name.
I hope you rot in jail.
Well, let's go.
You're making a mistake.
Tell us about it in the car.
How you doing, Martin?
Sandwich okay? We thought you might be hungry.
I like it when the cheese is melted.
Sorry about that.
Where's Kathleen?
She can't be here.
Why not?
Because we need to talk to you.
Okay. Who are you?
I'm Sipowicz. He's Clark.
Okay.
Martin, you remember last night?
Donnie was at Elena's. I stayed with Kathleen.
And Donnie wasn't at Elena's.
Yeah, he was.
Did you stay with Kathleen the whole night?
No. She had to do something. I went to our apartment. It was before dinner.
How long before she got back?
I don't know. An hour?
You and Donnie ever fight sometimes?
Sometimes.
Yeah, you get pretty mad at him?
I guess.
You ever get so mad at him you hit him?
Do you have any weed? I could really use some weed.
Martin, did Donald come home last night and say something that you didn't want to hear?
No.
Something that made you want to hit him?
I told you Donnie was at Elena's.
Martin, I'm thinking Kathleen told you to lie about that, but lying in here is not going to help you.
Kathleen didn't tell me to lie.
I'm thinking she did.
No, she didn't. She didn't. Not about that.
What did she tell you to lie about, Martin?
Nothing.
Martin, you got to tell the truth. Otherwise, you're going to get you and Kathleen in a whole lot of trouble.
I can't tell you.
Why not?
She said, if I tell anyone, we can't do it anymore.
Martin, are you and Kathleen having sex?
Don't tell her I told you, okay? I did hit Donald sometimes, but I always said I was sorry, and I always meant it. He's my brother.
Sit down, Eddie.
I really must insist you stop calling me that.
Come on, it's over. We found your fingerprints in your apartment.
I don't know what apartment you're talking about.
Oh, the apartment that you rented to Mr. Westfall, the Allens, the Pierces, Mr. Schnell.
The fingerprints don't lie.
I believe your government recently accused an American lawyer of working with terrorists in Spain. They had his fingerprints too, except they were wrong.
The woman who rented you the apartment picked you out.
And of course, you couldn't be mistaken.
Well, we got a whole line of people waiting to pick you out. You're gonna be the most picked out guy we ever had.
So each rental is a separate fraud charge. Put them all together, you're looking at 30 years. Your only hope of cutting back on that time is if you tell us where the money is and make restitution to the people you stole from.
I don't have any money. I didn't steal from anyone, and my name is Jerome King.
All right. This deal is on the table for 10 seconds. Tell us where the money is or come out of jail an old man. You ready? 10, 9, 8, 7.
You have no idea
6,
what the press is going to do with this.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, for God's sake. The money's in a safe deposit box in the Marquis Bank of Queens, okay? Happy?
Where's Martin? Is he all right?
He's fine.
You told us you were with Martin all night. He says he stayed in his apartment while you went downstairs.
To do some laundry. It was all of about 5 minutes. Martin doesn't have a very good sense of time. It probably felt longer to him.
You said you were worried because you didn't know where Donald was. Martin says that you told him Donald was at Elena's.
Well, I had to tell him something. I mean, for all I knew, it was true.
Why didn't you call Elena's?
We checked your phone. There were no calls out last night.
I didn't want to bother him.
You were that worried?
I just didn't think of it.
How long you been having sex with Martin, Kathleen?
I don't know what you're talking about, and I am not going to answer any more questions.
Then we're going to get a search warrant for your apartment, and no matter how hard you scrubbed and cleaned, if there's one drop of Donald's blood there, we're going to find it. So if you want to help yourself, you better start answering some questions here.
You look at Martin, and you see what's missing. I look at Martin, and I see a beautiful soul that has opened itself to me. And I am not going to apologize for that spiritual act.
Did Donald find out? Was that why he was gonna move Martin?
Donald never knew.
What happened?
I ran into Donald when I was coming up from the laundry room. He told me that he was putting Martin in a group home in Poughkeepsie. I told him that I would be more than happy to take care of him myself, but he wouldn't listen. Guess he was too busy planning his new life with his spick whore.
How'd you kill him, Kathleen?
We were talking in my apartment so that Martin wouldn't hear us. I was begging. I told Donald that I loved Martin and that I wanted him to be a part of my life. He laughed. He just laughed and turned away. That made me mad. So I grabbed a lead bookend and I hit him with it. I'm sorry, of course, but he should have had more respect.
What did you do with the body?
Wrapped it in a sheet. Later, I drug it into the elevator and I took him downstairs to the basement.
We're gonna need you to write this down.
I need to see Martin. I need to see him, please.
First, you gotta write this down.
Hello? Anybody here?
Isn't the tile extraordinary? It's from Italy.
I love it. Hello?
Detective.
Hi. I called your office. They said you were here. I hope it's okay.
I'm showing some potential buyers around. What can I do for you?
I just wanted you to know that we've made an arrest, and it looks like we're going to be able to recover most of the money.
Oh, my God. That's wonderful.
I figured you want to know as soon as possible.
Thank you so much. That is a real weight off.
Well, I'm glad it worked out.
Oh,
Well, it's quite a place.
thanks.
I think my whole apartment could fit in this room right here.
I'm sure your apartment's very nice.
Yeah, nothing like this. Yeah. Well, I should be going. I just want to give you the good news.
Are you sure I'll be done in a few minutes?
I'll be in the way.
Greg, I know how hard you worked today. The least I can do is buy you a drink.
Yeah, I guess I could stick around.
5 minutes.
Sure. I'll be right here.
Okay, great.
You finish up with the Halloran woman? Yeah, I'm taking him down to Central Booking.
Call social services about the brother?
They're sending someone.
All right. Good night.
I'm gonna take off. See you tomorrow.
Sick.
Detective Ortiz, these came for you earlier. An officer downstairs signed them. He said there was no card. I thought it best to keep them in my locker until the lieutenant had left.
That was smart, John.
Halliday?
I just couldn't watch him get set up.
You did a good thing, Rita.
Thanks. Sorry you had to take the heat for it.
Don't worry about it. But watch yourself. Bale finds out, he'll come down on you.
I know. See you tomorrow.
I'm Heather Bell from Social Services. I'm here to pick up a Martin Schweiss.
Yeah. I'll take you. Martin, this is Heather. She'll bring you to a family who's going to take care of you tonight.
Where's Kathleen?
Kathleen can't go with you.
Oh. Donnie's dead.
Yeah, he is.
That's too bad. I'm gonna miss him.
Yeah.
Who are you?
I'm Heather.
You're Sipowicz.
That's right.
I remember you. Will you come with me?
Yeah. I'll go with you. Previously on NYPD Blue. Sipowicz, I'm here for the sergeant's test.
Proctor's meet downstairs in the library.
I'm here to take the test.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Take one booklet and pass the rest back. Don't break the seal till I tell you to. You have 3 hours to complete the test. You can begin.
I just wanted you to know that we've made an arrest, and it looks like we're going to be able to recover most of the money.
Oh, my God, that's wonderful.
I should be going. I just want to give you the good news.
Are you sure I'll be done in a few minutes?
I'll be in the way.
Greg, I know how hard you work today. The least I can do is buy you a drink.
Yeah, I guess I could stick around. Where are my guys at?
Up on the roof.
Who called it in?
This guy coming to work. Area's pretty deserted at night. I wouldn't count on there being witnesses.
His watch is gone. Looks like he wore 2 rings. Both of them are gone. Whatever cash he had is gone. The wallet's still here with the credit cards. Guy's name is Kerry Oaks.
Uniformed cops said the car was locked, so whoever did it was inside the car.
Well, he was an attorney. Name of the firm's Robinson and Cerny. Office's located on Madison Avenue.
What's in the case?
Looks like a bunch of legal papers.
Would you lose a bet? What do you mean? Who dressed you?
What? Shirt's a little bright, Greg.
It's English. No good?
We have a time of death?
We're waiting on the ME. Building security at Oaks' work has him sign out around 11.
Yeah, we made a call to the senior partner of the firm.
What about ballistics?
Looks like he was shot with a small caliber gun, entry wound around the rib cage.
No doubt about it being a robbery.
They took his watch, his rings, his cash. Robbery squad says that there's been at least 3 robberies in the same general area over the past 4 months. All the victims were white males, 40, 50 years old, and a gun was used.
We need more than that to make it a pattern.
Yeah, we were only able to contact one of the victims. He's on his way in.
You reading the chief?
Connie's cousin is looking for something with sanitation.
You're not looking for results of the sergeant's test, in other words?
I think it's early for that.
They're not in there?
No.
Well, it'll be 2 weeks at least.
Right.
Thanks, guys.
We should hit whatever late-night establishments are in the area, see if our DOA was in any of them last night. Greg.
Want a different tie, at least?
What is this intense interest in my wardrobe?
It is something of a statement, Metaboy.
It's not a statement. It's a shirt and a tie.
I think they're very nice, Greg.
Thank you.
Me too. I love the whole look.
There you go.
Got a report of a shooting in a schoolyard on Houston and Christie. Ortiz, you and Murphy respond.
Tell me the truth. Do I look stupid?
I don't know about stupid.
I got a lunch with Bridget today.
You look great.
Are you just saying that because you want to get out of helping me find something else, or do you really think that?
Come on, Greg, we got work to do.
If we pass a clothing store, we're going in.
What do we got?
Car pulled up, guy in the ski mask threw up a bunch of shots, drove off.
Anybody get a description of the car?
One person said it was a green Chevy, one person said it was a blue Ford, I got somebody else said it was a brown van.
Anybody get a license plate?
No.
Any talk it's gang related?
From what they're saying, it was a basketball tournament. No gangs, no nothing.
They played on this court?
Right there.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Hey guys,
What's
anybody
up?
see anything?
Guy shooting out of a car at my boy here.
Any idea what it was about? You fighting with somebody? Is this a pickup game?
Today was.
Tournament starts next week.
What kind of tournament?
Dayton League tournament.
Is there some kind of organizer?
Marcus Dayton.
Where can we find Marcus Dayton?
I don't know.
Anybody?
Yeah, I got his number. You the only one who would.
Why is that?
Show him the article, Captain.
Nah, man, don't show him that.
Show it to him, man.
The next LeBron. A lot of people come to see you, Ty?
They come to see the game. I don't know they come to see me.
People from around here come to see the game. People from all over come to see him.
No doubt.
Yo, when we get the court back?
As soon as crime scene's done processing for ballistics.
And how long that's gonna take?
A while.
Is that it?
After we get your names and addresses. All you guys.
Detectives? Where this homicide last night and these robberies happened, there's a couple of bars I don't know if you know about.
Yeah, what about them?
They're respectable from the outside, but basically they're hooker bars.
Penis hookers or vagina hookers?
Penis. The kind of places you go to meet someone, but quietly. Can I help you?
I'm Russell Fain. I'm here to see either Detective Sipowicz or Detective Clark.
Yeah, that's us. Right this way.
This is over 2 months ago I was robbed.
Yeah, we had an incident last night we think might be related. Should have a seat, Doctor.
Can't provide you with any more detail than I did at the time.
You said that the assailant was either white or Hispanic, in his 20s or 30s, medium build, medium height, and you weren't sure what color his hair was.
I had a concussion.
Where we come from?
Nowhere. I was out walking.
Now, you live at 975 West 71st Street. Was that between Broadway and Columbus?
Columbus and Central Park West.
And you were robbed around Greenwich and Warren.
I didn't realize I needed special dispensation to leave the Upper West Side.
Doctor, we're looking into whether or not there's a pattern of robberies here. It might help if we knew where the robbery victims had been previously.
And what I'm telling you is where I had been was out walking. I do what a lot of New Yorkers do. I look at buildings, I look at people, I walk.
According to the report, you weren't entirely cooperative at the time.
Well, I knew I couldn't identify the guy. I didn't see the point.
Wouldn't ride around in a radio car, wouldn't look at the mugshots.
Are you chastising me, Detective?
I'm trying to understand why.
It was a traumatic episode, but I survived it. I lost an inexpensive watch, about $80 in cash, and whatever credit cards had been taken were immediately canceled. I saw no point in prolonging the aftermath.
The only point would be if it led to apprehending the guy.
I didn't see that as even a remote possibility. Then, now it's 2 months later, and I have no idea why I'm here.
We think the same guy that robbed you robbed somebody else last night. This time, he also murdered him.
If I could be of any assistance, I would be.
This guy killed once. There's a good chance he'll kill again.
If something occurs to me, I'll let you know.
What can you tell us about Kerry Oaks, Mr. Cerny?
He cared about his kids, cared about people. Terrific lawyer.
Married, divorced?
Divorced. His wife moved with the kids out to California several years ago. He'd go out there any number of times during the year. Anytime we had business in Los Angeles, if at all possible, he would be the one to go.
Well, any idea where he was coming from or what he was doing in the part of town where he was found?
I assume he went to dinner down there.
Nah, there aren't really any restaurants nearby is the thing. But there are a few gay bars down there.
Well, what does it matter?
If we know where he was, it might help us to find out who killed him.
I don't know where he was.
Well, was there anything out of the ordinary that you observed during the course of working with him?
Like what?
Was he a heavy drinker? Did he use drugs? Did he frequent prostitutes?
I don't get you guys. This man was an upstanding citizen who was robbed and murdered. Are you looking for some reason to believe that he brought it on himself?
Sir, what we're trying to do is get a sense of who he was in the hopes of reconstructing what took place last night.
Yeah, you work with someone for all these years, you learn to respect that there are parts of their life that they want to remain private. If you're asking me, was Kerry conflicted about his sexuality? I don't know.
If you had to make a guess.
There was a time I might have wondered about it, but I'd long since stopped concerning myself. He was a wonderful guy. You ought to find out who did this to him.
Thanks for your time, Mr. Cerny. This is Marcus Dayton.
Thanks for coming in, Mr. Dayton.
Somebody shoots up my tournament, I drop what I'm doing.
Why don't we go back here?
Hey, Rita. This guy's a known gambler from way back.
Big?
He was on his way, then he took a collar for bookmaking, took another one for policy. Haven't seen him around in a while.
Thanks. Has there been any recent violence connected with the tournament?
None.
Nothing that might involve one of the players?
These are young boys wanting to play basketball and being given an opportunity to do so in an organized fashion. That's why it's such a shame.
How about gangs? Any chance this is some kind of a turf war?
This ain't got nothing to do with no gangs.
Does it have something to do with gambling?
You know who Holcomb Rucker is?
No.
Worked for the Parks Department. Started a basketball tournament in Harlem with his own money. So young boys up there have something to do aside from drugs and criminality.
No one's criticizing you for organizing the basketball tournament.
The Rucker tournament is world famous today. All the greatest stars from the NBA, come summertime, they make it up to 155th Street to play against the Jackie Jacksons, the Earl Manigaults. Holcomb Rucker started it. Now, I'm looking to do the same thing in my time he did in his. And no ex-ball player crying about his lot in life, but a gun's gonna stop me.
Who are we talking about?
Think I'm gonna leave that one alone for right now.
You're telling us there's someone you suspect, but you're not gonna give us his name? What is that?
I got no hard proof, you understand?
Give us a name, Mr. Dayton.
Ty Newell, 16 years old. Could be the next Sebastian Telfair. He's got an older brother, Stanley. He don't want to see Ty get nothing he didn't have. If I was you, he'd be the first place I'd look.
See, I think these spread collars tend to make me look squat.
Come on, Greg, we don't have a lot of time.
And then there's a whole issue with stripes. And I thought that the vertical stripes were supposed to make you look taller and thinner. Is that not the case?
I don't know. I never really thought about it.
Look, I don't want to go to this lunch thinking I look like a clown, okay?
Okay.
So what kind of a shirt am I best off going with?
I don't know, I'd say solid blue or white.
Good. Let's say blue. Yeah. And what about the tie?
What, you got a gray suit? Go to a nice blue tie.
Good. Nice blue tie. Good. This one?
Yeah, sure, that's good.
You didn't think about it long enough.
This one?
Good. Thank you. pocket square.
You ever go to the schoolyard over on Houston and Christie, Stanley?
Yeah,
When was the last time?
2 weeks, a month,
Where were you around 10 o'clock this morning?
10 o'clock, I was making deliveries.
You know anyone who has a problem with your brother?
No,
Anyone have a problem with the basketball tournament he's playing in?
I work 2 jobs. I have a wife and I have a child. I don't know anything about any basketball tournaments.
There was a shooting at the basketball court this morning.
Oh, yeah?
You don't know anything about that?
No, I don't.
What's your relationship with your brother?
It's good.
You don't resent his having this bright future ahead of him?
Why would I resent it?
You were a pretty good ball player yourself at one time.
Not like Ty.
Wound up doing an 8.5-year bit in Greenhaven?
Yeah. Made some stupid mistakes.
What's your relationship with Marcus Dayton?
I don't have no relationship with Marcus Dayton.
Your brother does, though.
That's right, my brother does.
That cause any problems?
We'll see.
What's that mean?
It means Marcus Dayton is out for Marcus Dayton. He gets his hooks in my brother. I don't know where that goes.
The shooting have anything to do with Marcus?
All I know is it had nothing to do with me.
Hey. Slugs from the schoolyard are from a .357 Magnum. They match ones recovered 3 years ago at a robbery.
They make an arrest?
Yeah, but the gun was never recovered.
Who's the caller?
His name's Lucas Benchley. His last known address is 1440 Grand Concourse.
Thanks, Ball.
You got it?
Food here is good.
Food is good.
I guess you know restaurants.
I know a few.
Yeah, your line of work, wining and dining clients, is a big part of it.
Most of what I do with clients is show them apartments. If they like them, they buy. If they don't, they don't.
I have to believe you're a big part of that, though. The way you look, the way you dress. Speaking personally, I would put a lot of faith in what you have to say about things.
Most people shopping for a home, looking to spend the kind of money these places cost, like to at least think they know what they're looking for.
At some point, I may be in the market myself.
Really?
Long Island was good for raising kids, but at this point, I think I prefer being in town.
Have you thought about what section?
I don't know. Battery Park City is on the river, so that's nice. I also like the area around Lower Fifth.
There's some beautiful buildings on Lower Fifth.
Yeah. Well, if you find something interesting, maybe you could show it to me.
I'd be happy to.
Sorry, sir, your car's been declined.
Put it through again.
Put it through several times. Is there another card you'd like to use?
Actually, that's the only one I brought with me.
Why did I put this on my card?
Someone at my bank is going to hear about this.
It happens all the time.
Oh, sorry.
How's the outside world treating you, Lucas?
Real good.
Staying out of the armed robbery business?
Something happened you looking to make me attributable to?
Asking the question.
Like the business back then was youthfulness and foolishness, all right? I got a whole different program going on today.
What program is that?
I got a hip-hop DJ business, you know, providing entertainment for private parties, corporate functions, you name it.
Where were you this morning?
Okay, this morning I met with Mr. and Mrs. Alan Birnbaum and their daughter Mindy about making plans for her bat mitzvah.
What time was that?
I was at their apartment on East 72nd Street at 9:30 on the dot, and I stayed there about an hour and a half.
Been down to the schoolyard on Houston and Christie recently?
I don't even know what that is.
Somebody shot it up this morning.
Whoa. You think that somebody was me?
Slugs came back matching the slugs from when you took down that bodega.
Okay, wait a minute.
Since we never recovered the gun, we have to assume you still have it.
That ain't the case, man.
What'd you do with it?
I sold it. The gun, my drugs, anything that was a part of my thug life, my slave life, I expelled it from my being.
When did you do that?
As soon as I got out of prison.
Who'd you sell the gun to?
This ain't gonna get back to nobody, is it?
We'll do our best.
There's a guy named Pee Wee.
Who is that?
Mungo dude.
What's his real name?
Benny Jenkins.
Where can we find him?
Last I heard, he was over by Mott Haven Projects. You gonna take me down for this?
Not if your story checks out. Until we know that, you're gonna have to stay here.
Sorry. Another bat mitzvah, damn.
Okay. All right, got it.
We're running down the gun line. Some guy in the Bronx.
Right. Thanks. Yeah, crime scene got a hit on a print off the car. Goes back to a guy named Kyle Tanner. Did 18 months for a robbery when he was 19 years old.
Address?
Yeah, on East 25th Street.
Let's go.
Whoa! Hey! Pee-wee! I'm moving. Stay where you are. Let me see your hands. Step out of the truck.
Man, what I do?
Keep your hands up.
Hey, all right.
You got any guns in there, Pee-wee?
No, I ain't got no gun.
Yeah? We searched the back of this truck. We're not gonna find any.
Man, I ain't give you no probable cause to be searching the back of this truck.
You got a bill of sale for that sheet metal?
Man, why you want to torment me like this?
Where were you this morning, Pee-wee?
I walked my dog, then I went to see my mother at the nursing home. I played a game of dominoes at the nursing home. I came over here to meet a guy I want to buy some of this here scrap.
What guy?
Guy from Barbados. Probably got scared off seeing the two of y'all.
Here's the thing, Pee-wee. We got information you bought a gun that was used in a crime. If you didn't do the crime, maybe you sold that gun to someone who did. Either you tell us who that was, or we're gonna place you under arrest, impound your truck, and have animal control take your dog.
Kid came by and said he wanted to buy a gun. Saying somebody I know sent him.
Who's the kid?
Kid's name Tyler.
Who sent him?
Man, I gotta get that up too.
That's right.
Marcus Dayton. He finds out I give him up, this truck better make it to South America.
Where were you last night, Kyle?
Rented a movie.
What'd you see?
13 going on 30. More or less a chick flick, but I have a thing for Jennifer Garner, so that's why.
Anybody with you?
No, sir.
Never in the vicinity of Greenwich, south of Chambers?
Not at all.
Well, the reason we ask is that your prints turned up on a car in that area.
Well, I don't know how that would be.
Maybe nothing more than you were just walking by, you lost your balance, put your hand on the car so you wouldn't fall.
You know, I wasn't walking by.
You used to like stealing from kids, right?
But I was a coward. Right? Kids were the only ones I wasn't afraid of.
How about now?
I'm still a coward.
How you been supporting yourself?
Full-time student. I was thinking I might like to go into finance.
Mind if we take a look around your apartment?
Well, why do you want to do that?
Just to rule you out from any involvement in this car thing.
Hey, what kind of a car thing are we talking about?
Guy was robbed.
I don't know what to tell you. I don't do that kind of thing.
You got a gun you don't want us to find?
No.
So what are you so afraid of?
What happens if one of my friends had a buprenorphine drop out of his pocket? You find it behind one of the couch cushions. What then? I get busted?
We're looking for a gun. That's it.
Anything else? It's our little secret.
What happens if I say no?
And I pick up the phone, I have someone in the DA's office get a judge to issue a warrant.
We have to go that route, though. Any inadvertent substances we find have to go in the report, and you take your chances.
If you want to look through my apartment, look through my apartment. I got nothing to hide.
What's that you're looking for? We told you, a gun.
You're not gonna find that.
Alternatively, proceeds from a robbery.
What kind of proceeds?
We hit pay dirt, we'll let you know.
Just for the sake of argument, let's say you found something. You don't have a warrant.
You don't need a warrant. You consented to the search.
I did? I don't remember doing that.
You signed a piece of paper.
What's to stop me from saying I was under duress?
The testimony of 2 police officers.
So it really just comes down to an issue of credibility.
Right.
Are you hungry? What, you're searching my food now?
You do a lot of cooking?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, I do, and I don't like people handling my food. Would you just not touch that with your hands, please?
These credit cards for when you don't feel like cooking?
I found those on the street. This building gets a lot of break-ins. I was just keeping them out of sight until I had a chance to turn them in.
Stand up. Let's go. Turn around.
Look, believe me or don't believe me, that's why they're there.
Who did you give the gun to, Ty?
I don't have no gun.
You had one, though.
Nope.
You have a lot to lose here, Tyler. From what we understand, you have a bright future ahead of you. Now, if you bought an illegal gun and put it in the hands of somebody who did something stupid, you need to tell us the truth about it.
Did you buy a gun, Tyler?
Yeah.
What kind of gun was it?
357 Magnum.
Where's that gun now?
Hid away in my room.
Who else lives there with you, Ty?
Just my grandma.
What do you need a gun for?
Just to have one.
Just to have one for what?
Everybody else had one. I just wanted to have one, too.
Somebody used that gun to shoot up the schoolyard this morning. Now, unless you can give us a good explanation for how that happened, we have no choice but to lock you up.
It had to be my brother Stanley.
Why do you say that?
My grandma found it and give it to him.
How do you know that?
He told me. Started in how I'm messing up, how he all disappointed and concerned. Got himself locked up when I needed him. Gets out, he still ain't around.
When he told you he had the gun, what did you say?
I said, give it back, son. That sucker don't belong to you. He got getting mad at me then. Grabbed me, smacked me, yelling at me like he was my father. Only he knew he wasn't getting to me. He knew it didn't mean nothing to me what he thought. This is why he came by today trying to kill me. He belonged in prison.
What I want to know is why my credit card was refused. Yes, there was activity on it this morning. Yes, there were purchases made at Portofino Men's Clothier. Listen to me. I pay my bills on time. I expect that card to be honored when I use it. If it's not, I will be forced to go with the competition. Do I have your personal assurance of that? Thank you very much. I appreciate your help.
Can I talk to the detectives, please?
We'll be right with you, Doctor. This guy Tanner looks good.
What do you have?
Print on the car, and we found a stack of credit cards in his apartment.
The dentist we talked to on the chance it was a pattern came back in.
Swore he couldn't make a positive ID before. See what he says now.
Let me in.
I have a good dental practice. I have elderly parents. I have a wife and 2 kids. I'm not ready for certain facts about my life to become known.
We try very hard not to betray confidences, Doctor.
Sometimes you have no choice, though.
We have a predator here.
There are a great many predators in the world.
This one just killed somebody.
Yes, Detective, I know that. It's why I'm here. It's why I've come back. Even though more than anything, I would like not to be involved with any of this.
What can you tell us about the guy who robbed you?
He was young. He was attractive. I met him at a bar named Randolph's, where people like me go.
What happened after you met him?
We talked, we flirted. After a while, he asked if there was somewhere we could go. I had my car parked nearby, so we went there. I remember after he got in, I looked at him with the streetlight coming through the windshield. He smiled. Then he took out a gun and beat me until I passed out.
Could you identify him if you saw him again?
Yes.
Would you be willing to pick him out of a lineup?
Yes. Would I have to testify in court?
If we get him to confess, chances are we won't need you to.
Obviously, I'd be grateful if I didn't have to. But I'll do whatever you need me to do.
See anyone you recognize, Dr. Fang?
recognize number 3.
Where do you recognize him from?
I recognize him as the person that beat me and robbed me on October 2nd, 2004.
Where did that take place?
In my car, which was parked down the block from Randolph's Tavern.
Well, you got 2 choices, Stanley. Either admit it was you with the gun, or we lean on your grandmother till she admits giving it to you.
How much leaning did you do on my brother? Not much, I bet.
Some people get a little pissy when you try to kill them.
You recovered 6 bullets altogether?
Why?
Those bullets went exactly where I aimed them. If I wanted to kill him, he'd be dead.
Then what was the point?
What's the difference? It ain't gonna make no sense to you what I say anyway.
Try us.
I couldn't stand to see him do what I did.
You went to prison for selling drugs, Stanley.
I didn't get there all at once. All right, when I was 16, I was the star 2 guard for my high school. I had all kind of people wanting to know me. Coaches coming from Duke, North Carolina, Marquette, Syracuse, Kentucky. I could have played for any of them.
Why didn't you?
Because I went for the short end money instead. I fell for the empty promises, the quick trim that whatever big shot it was back then offered me. Same as my brother working for Marcus Dayton, shaving points or throwing games. I was working for him until he didn't need me no more. And by then it was too late to go to college. I wasn't near able to turn professional.
Where's the gun now?
You never see it coming. You 16, you got a quicker first step than anybody on the court. Ain't nothing gonna ever go wrong. And I needed him to know that it does. If you ain't careful, it goes way wrong.
Where's the gun, Stanley?
I threw it in the river.
We just talked to your brother, Ty. Might be good if you hear what he has to say.
How come he ain't locked up?
That's what you want?
Yeah, that's what I want.
We think your brother was just trying to scare you this morning.
You allowed to scare somebody by shooting a gun at him?
No.
Then lock him up.
He had reason to be concerned.
Yeah, because I'm gonna wind up with an NBA contract. Have my name in the newspapers, and he's still gonna be driving that nasty old car with blankets on the seats. And that's why he'd be concerned.
You think I don't want to see good things for you?
That's right.
The one thing that kept me from messing up in prison was you.
Yeah, sure.
It's true. I had people keeping an eye out on you never knew about. I heard all about what you was doing.
Yeah, and that makes up for everything.
I'm not saying
Help
that.
out Grandma with a few dollars. You don't need to see me but once in a while.
I got family to take care of, Ty.
I thought I was your family.
You are.
You've been marked absent my whole life. And coming around now talking to me about my friends, how I conduct myself, you ain't earned the right.
Maybe not.
But there ain't nothing behind it, bro. Ain't nothing but words. What's this?
It's an account I started.
Stanley knew. IGF. Tyler knew.
It's a trust fund.
There's $19,000 in here.
I started it when I got out of prison. It's for you to go to college with. If you want it now, you can have it.
Where'd you get $19,000?
I drive an old nasty car, with blankets on the seats.
What'd you do this for?
'Cause I wasn't around when I should have been. Ty, I'm your big brother. And I love you. You don't know nothing else. You gotta know that.
You don't seem too concerned about what happened with the lineup.
Right.
Why is that?
Well, it's one thing to be in a police station and say who you think did something to you, and it's another thing to do it in open court. What are you doing?
Give us a little privacy.
Privacy? What for?
You're counting on your victims not testifying.
I don't have any victims.
You work bars where guys went who were in the closet deep. Men with families and jobs and lives that they didn't want disrupted. They were willing to walk away from being robbed and beaten and not pursue it rather than have it come out what they were doing.
How come you know so much about fags, Detective?
You're gonna tell us about those robberies, Kyle. You're gonna tell us about the robberies. You're gonna tell us about what happened last night.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Don't say it.
I don't know what you're talking.
Don't you say it. Because every time you say something that's not true, you're gonna get hit.
Just want to think about what you're gonna say before you say it. That's all.
I didn't rob anybody. Stop hitting me!
Stop. I just got started.
You're not allowed to do that.
Who's gonna know?
He can do it without leaving a mark. It's amazing.
You want me to tell you that I robbed somebody when I didn't?
I want you to tell me the truth.
Truth?
Think about it now.
Okay, I robbed a couple of guys.
What happened last night?
Nothing.
Before you force somebody that you robbed to go on the witness stand, I will send you straight from here to the emergency room. Do you understand me?
Please don't let him hit me.
Kyle, the only thing on this earth that's gonna stop him from hitting you is you telling the truth.
He went nuts.
This was when you were robbing him?
He started yelling that he didn't care, that it didn't matter anymore, that he already lost his wife and kids. And it didn't matter. Whatever happened, happened, but he wasn't gonna take it like some sad old queen.
So you shot him?
I didn't have a choice. He was bigger than me.
Say you shot him, Kyle. Say it.
I shot him. It was his own damn fault.
Now write it down. Got one for the robberies and the homicide. He's finishing up the statement now.
Good work.
Just turned up in his apartment. A guy like this, there's a good chance that he was dealing in stolen credit cards from who knows how many sources.
Detective Ortiz. Oh, thanks for coming by. We're hoping you can let it go with Stanley.
My boss gets a little funny about firing guns in playgrounds.
Not that he showed the best judgment in the world, but I think he was careful to see no one got hurt. And I think he did it out of desperation.
What do you think, Lieutenant?
What are we talking about?
Letting it go with Stanley Newell.
It's reckless endangerment, but with his priors, it could be bad.
What's the situation on the paperwork?
Are we tied to anything?
Not yet.
Oh, why don't you guys work it out?
We'll get you what you need.
Excuse me.
Sure.
Hi. You're kidding, right? Well, that's just great. Did you at least try and get out of it? Okay. I understand.
Hey.
Good job on that homicide.
Thanks.
Oh, boy. Don't ever date anyone who works for the State Department.
All right.
I'm supposed to be going to this dinner tonight honoring Judge Lasek, and my date just got called back to Washington.
This is a command performance?
Most definitely. I used to clerk for him. The judge sees me there unescorted. I just know he's gonna have his mitts all over me. I don't call him learned hand for nothing.
Well, if you got nobody else, I do come with a clean shirt and tie.
I can't ask you to do that.
I volunteered.
Well, if you're serious, I think I'm gonna take you up on it.
What time?
Could you pick me up at 6:30?
Be my pleasure. Andy, something's come up. Would you be able to knock out the fires for today?
You got a social engagement?
Yeah, she asked me to do her a favor.
Sure.
Thanks.
Now, this time of year, you're gonna want lilies.
Why this time of year?
Because lilies are spring. And in December, what you want more than anything else is a suggestion of spring. These Madonna lilies are absolutely gorgeous.
They smell a little like a funeral home.
All right. We also have some paper whites. Oh, and we just got in these big-headed French tulips.
What about roses?
Oh, we have some sterling silver roses, Flemish roses.
Red roses.
$6 a stem.
Right, give me a dozen.
Probably want baby's breath and greens with that?
Yeah. And I want you to put this $100 bill in the envelope with a card.
And what do you want the card to say?
From Greg.
Up there with me this weekend. I'm certain you'll have a good time. It could be a good career move for you. I can introduce you to all kinds of very influential people there.
Hey, will you? Could you talk some sense into her?
I can try.
Oh, come on, Judge.
There's a weekend retreat at the Mohonk Mountain House for training prosecutors and judges in handling terrorism cases. I think she should attend.
Remember Valentine's Day?
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah, this past year, Valentine's Day fell on a Saturday. We went up there, had a great weekend.
Oh, I didn't realize you were seeing anyone.
Well, we're keeping it quiet as much as possible because of work.
Yeah, I understand completely.
Excuse me, they're waiting for you on the dais, Your Honor.
Oh, okay. Nice meeting you, Detective.
Great to meet you, Judge.
How did you happen to know that Valentine's Day fell on a Saturday?
I have a head for odd details like that.
It wouldn't be because you had a particularly memorable one this past year?
No, not at all.
Well, thanks for coming up with it.
You're very welcome.
Shall we?
Detective. Have you told anyone?
There's nothing to tell.
That's not quite true. You know something about me. I want to know what you intend to do with that knowledge.
I found your credit card. I returned it to you. I don't know anything more than that.
I appreciate it, Detective.
Good night, boss.
Previously on NYPD Blue.
Most of what I do with clients is show them apartments. If they like them, they buy. If they don't, they don't.
I have to believe you're a big part of that, though. The way you look, the way you dress. Speaking personally, I would put a lot of faith in what you have to say about things. At some point, I may be in the market myself.
Really?
If you find something interesting, maybe you could show it to me.
I'd be happy to.
Sorry, sir, your card's been declined.
Why did I put this on my card?
Her name's Faith Chandler, according to her driver's license. 32 years old. Address listed as Continental Avenue in Forest Hills.
There's a condom under the pillow.
The apartment's leased to this Claudia Weintraub who called it in.
Is that her?
Yeah.
I thought she looked familiar. She's a big-time madam. What else is in there?
That's parking ticket with a money order. Probably gonna drop it in the mailbox when she got a stamp. Got mints, lipstick, tampon, aspirin, keys, this card.
Serenity prayer.
God grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, courage to change the things I can, and wisdom to know the difference. That's a AA thing, right?
Yeah. Doesn't always work.
Miss Weintraub, talk to you a sec.
I'm gonna go over there.
Yeah, sure.
You set this up?
Look, even though I know you have me in your dossiers, I'm out of that world completely.
Uh-huh. So why is she in your apartment?
She needed a place to stay. I said she could use it.
She was freelancing, in other words.
Right.
Any idea who with?
No,
We're gonna want to see your book.
I don't have a book.
Hey, Claudia, who do you think you're dealing with there, huh? A disapproving relative? We'll lock your ass up, we'll go through your apartment, we'll find a dozen different reasons to prosecute on what's gonna be.
I wasn't lying when I said I was out of this world. I met a terrific guy, square as they come, knows nothing about any of this, and I would really love to keep it that way.
The only way you got any chance of that, give us who you think she might have been with.
There was this one guy I was crazy about. I used to take her on trips, buy her things. Maybe it was him.
What's his name?
Bob Cavanaugh.
You'll give us his number.
You won't let him know it was me, though, right?
You got this terrific new guy. What's the difference?
You don't want to lose a customer, just in case it doesn't work out with my guy.
Can I help you?
I'm here to see Detective Medavoy.
Hey.
Bad time?
Not at all.
You had mentioned being interested in an apartment, and I found one that I thought might work for you.
Oh, yeah?
It's on 3rd Avenue and 16th Street. Lots of light. It's not huge, but I figured if it's just you, it might work.
Great.
It's a lease with an option to buy. I know the seller is motivated, so I thought the sooner you saw it, the better.
By soon, you mean this week, this month?
With apartments, Greg, soon means today.
Oh. Then I'll see it today.
Can you come at lunch?
Yes.
Right. Meet me in front of the building, 12 o'clock.
We got a report of a homicide. 455 Great Jones Street, 3rd floor. Ortiz, you and Murphy are up.
I just sold a floor through on that block. Thank God it already closed.
See ya.
You own the building, Miss Kunitz?
Since 1961.
Did you know Tracy Llewellyn?
Another young person came to New York to be an artist. Very nice, very pretty. Absolutely no idea what it takes to survive on her own.
Did she have a job?
Well, not that I knew of.
How'd she pay rent?
She'd bring it to me in cash in an envelope.
Any idea where she was getting it from?
I knew exactly where she was getting it from. At first, she was secretive about it. We would sit and have tea, though, and gradually, she couldn't hold herself back from letting me know that she was seeing this well-known designer, industrial designer, whatever that is.
Did she tell you his name?
Hal Matheson. Married, children. And according to her, everything was fine.
Thanks for your help, Miss Kunitz.
So, what's this about? There was an accident on the Grand Central Parkway. Someone got a partial plate that came up as possibly belonging to you.
I wasn't anywhere near the Grand Central Parkway last night.
Where were you?
I was at dinner with a friend.
Yeah, where was that?
Restaurant called West.
Who was a friend?
What's going on here, guys?
Just standard questions.
I don't think so.
You know someone named Faith Chandler?
What happened to her?
What makes you think something happened to her?
Hey, stop playing cat and mouse with me. I want to know what happened to her.
She was killed. What was your relationship with her, Bob?
It started out she was just a hooker, you know. Here's $1,000, honey. Jump rope for me. That changed, though. I started to care about her. I started wanting to have her around me. I took her to Paris. I took her to Tokyo. I left my wife.
She was still just a hooker, though.
Well, you think that put me off her? I liked her being a hooker.
You liked it, and you didn't like it.
Yeah, maybe the sex got a little rough. Things got out of control. Next thing you know, you got your hands around her throat.
I haven't seen this girl. It'll be 2 weeks this Friday. I know this because I have made an effort to not call her, and I've been keeping track of it. Fact is, I could have stopped her from being a hooker. Couldn't stop her from being an alcoholic.
How can I help you?
We'd like to speak to Hal Matheson.
Hal's not here right now. I'm Paige Matheson, his wife.
Can you tell us when he'll be back?
Can you tell me what it's about?
Your husband's name came up during the course of a routine investigation. We just need to ask him a couple questions.
Are you and your husband partners? That would be giving myself entirely too much credit. I'm just his office manager.
What kind of work did your husband do?
If you've ever used any of the high-end laptops or plasma television screens or small personal reading lights, you've experienced some of Hal's designs. He's an incredibly gifted visionary when it comes to the use of materials, miniaturizations, ergonomics, all of it.
Paige, Hal's on the phone.
Speak of the devil. Thank you. Hi, sweetie. Where are you? There are 2 detectives here to talk to you. I know it sounds very ominous, but they seem very nice, not to mention pretty. He's just leaving his meeting now. Will you wait for him, or do you want him to meet you someplace?
If you could meet us over at the 15th Precinct, that'd be great. 111 East 5th Street.
If you could meet them at 111 East 5th Street, yeah, I want to hear all about it. Bye, sweetie. He can be there in half an hour.
Great.
No flirting.
Thanks for coming in, Mr. Matheson.
Sure.
We wanted to know where you were last night.
I was at home.
Which is where?
Weston, Connecticut.
Anyone there with you?
My wife, my 2 kids. May I ask what it is I'm suspected of?
Oh, you're not being suspected of anything. Your name came up in the course of a landlord-tenant dispute.
What kind of landlord-tenant dispute?
Do you know a girl named Tracy Llewellyn?
Uh-huh.
When was the last time you saw her?
A few days ago.
What's your relationship with her?
How is this relevant to a landlord-tenant dispute?
Are you paying her rent?
Assume that I am.
That's how it's relevant. Are you romantically involved with her?
I'm not going to answer that. What kind of dispute is she having with her landlady?
Tracy Llewellyn was found dead this morning.
Oh, my God.
We're looking into any possible motive someone might have had for killing her. Can you help us with that, Mr. Matheson?
How could anybody kill her?
Were you having an affair with her? For how long?
About a year.
Does your wife know?
No.
Anyone in your office?
No. Could it have been a robbery?
Doesn't look like it. Whoever killed her was someone she let into the loft.
I can't believe it. Obviously, the important thing is to find out who did this, but is it necessary for my wife to find out about our relationship?
As long as you tell us the truth and it has no direct bearing on the investigation, no.
Yeah, we got a dump on your DOS phone. There's a ton of calls made from a number that trace back to a residence in West Village.
Who lives there?
Annabelle Matheson.
Matheson?
Yeah, 561 St. Luke's Place.
You got a minute?
No, what's up?
Last week, I went to lunch with Bridget, and I told her I was interested in buying an apartment in Manhattan. She found one she wants to show me.
Well, so what's wrong with that?
I can't afford an apartment in Manhattan. I can't afford an apartment in Queens.
What'd you say it for?
I didn't want to seem like a slob to her. I like her.
Uh-huh.
I mean, I think I really like her.
Well, from what I can tell, she really likes you.
Yeah, only she's around people with money. People who buy co-ops and buildings with doormen who wear uniforms.
She knows that's not you.
She went to the trouble to find an apartment for me. She doesn't know it's not me.
Greg, I think you should trust in the fact that her interest in you has nothing to do with what you can buy. She likes you. She likes being around you.
To a point. But she sees that I was just putting on airs and that I was a complete, not a fraud. I don't think she's gonna like me so much.
Right, look at the apartment. Tell her you can't afford it, then take her out to lunch.
I can't even afford to do that. Not at the places she's used to eating at.
Trust me. If she likes you, she likes you.
Well, looks like Annabelle's got the top floor.
Not bad. Bad boy, Hal. Not your typical bad boy, though.
Mr. Matheson, who was that woman?
My wife.
Get in the car. Get in.
See, Hal, the thing about being untruthful about one thing is that it makes us think you're being untruthful about more than one thing.
I wasn't being untruthful. I wasn't telling you my whole life story, but I wasn't being untruthful.
Who are those kids?
My son Ethan, my daughter Miranda.
And your wife, Annabelle, is their mother.
Yes,
What about the woman we spoke to at your office?
that's my other wife, Paige.
Any kids with her?
3 daughters.
Wow. You're quite an operator.
I never thought of myself as an operator.
With 2 wives and 2 separate families, you go out and get yourself a girlfriend and you don't think you're an operator?
Annabelle was working for a client. We spent time together over the course of the project. Our relationship became sexual. There were children. I felt that I had to provide a stable home, so I married her.
Then Tracy came along.
Tracy was an intern one summer. She was a student at RISD. I told her when she graduated to get in touch. 3 years later, there she was. Wonderful draftsman. Talented girl, talented. We started spending time together. That also turned sexual.
Might have been one too many, Hal.
You make time for things that are important.
Yeah. 2 wives and a girlfriend? How does that work?
I leave work with Paige. We drive to our home in Connecticut. Our one daughter's away at college, but we have dinner with the other 2. I go to bed around 9:30, wake up at 1, go into the city. Paige assumes that I'm going to work. Annabelle assumes that I'm coming home from work. I get into bed with her, wake up at 8, have breakfast with the kids, then I go to the office.
Where does that leave Tracy?
Lunches.
We're gonna need you to stick around a while, Hal.
Why?
Because this is a homicide investigation and we need you to. You're also looking at being charged with bigamy.
Annabelle and I aren't legally married. It was important to her that we be married, so we had a ceremony, but the guy who performed it was only pretending to be a minister. Under the circumstances, it was the best I could do.
So you're legally married to Paige. Annabelle thinks you're legally married to her. Between the 2 of them, you have 5 kids, and you're cheating on both of them with Tracy.
I know. It sounds complicated.
A little.
Yeah.
What does this guy have? Some voodoo sexual technique makes all these women fall for him? I don't know what he's got.
Hey, it's a crime scene call. They got tied up in a homicide in the 2-5. They won't be able to get to us before late afternoon.
Let's go back there ourselves. Yeah. Will you let the boss know?
Sure.
Thanks.
Who do I talk to about Faith Chandler?
I'm Sipowicz. What can I do for you?
There's something of Faith's I think you might want to take a look at.
All right, come on back here. How'd you know her?
I was her AA sponsor. In Alcoholics Anonymous, people have a sponsor to help them get through the program, the 12 steps. One of them involves writing a list of the people you hurt and how you hurt them. This is Faith's list. Maybe it'll help.
How much time did she have?
She got her 30-day chip on Sunday.
Any boyfriends that we should know about?
It's a long time since she had a boyfriend, but she did start seeing a guy she met at the meeting, although she promised me she would break it off.
Who's the guy?
I don't feel I have the right to violate anyone's anonymity.
All right, listen to me. I have 8 years. I take anonymity very seriously. But this is a homicide investigation, and anyone this girl was involved with, we're gonna find out who they are, and we're gonna talk to them.
There's a 5 o'clock meeting where I see him. 2nd floor, McBurney Y. Has she been drinking?
What difference does it make?
If she started drinking or using, it would have made her vulnerable to a lot of things.
Yeah, there are some indications that she'd been drinking.
There was also a money order made out to pay for a parking ticket.
I told her she should pay her debts.
She was trying.
When I first came in, I was living in my car. There was a warrant out for my arrest. All I wanted to do was close my eyes and die in my sleep. Now I got 18 years of sobriety. A husband, a kid, an apartment, a job.
We both have a lot to be grateful for.
The ones who don't make it, they break your heart.
It's him.
Still wet.
Since he wasn't spending the night, she must have known she was in second position.
Not to mention third.
Still wasn't calling it quits.
Call it quits. She was painting pictures of him.
Maybe it was easier to kill her than blow her off.
There's a message.
This is Dr. Mara's office confirming your appointment for an ultrasound Monday, December 13th at 10 a.m. If there's any problem keeping this appointment, give us a call at 555-0199. Thank you.
Well, if it's an OB/GYN, we ought to pay him a visit.
What can I do for you?
I'm Detective Ortiz. This is Detective Murphy. We're with the New York City Police.
Let's see some ID.
You have a patient here named Tracy Llewellyn. Last scheduled appointment was a week ago, Monday, 10 a.m.
Patient records are confidential. If you want to see him, you're going to need a court order.
Tracy Llewellyn was murdered last night. We can get a court order. We can close you down while we comb through your records. Or you could cooperate and answer a few questions.
Let's hear the questions.
Was Tracy Llewellyn pregnant?
In her first trimester.
Was she here by herself?
A guy was with her, older, nice looking.
White, black?
White. Kind of grayish hair. I think he had some kind of beard.
Would you know him if you saw him again?
Probably. Not too many people paying cash.
Thanks for your time.
Something happened with her you might want to know about. She and her guy go to meet with the doctor, and while they're back there, another guy comes in, who's also a detective, so he says. Shows me a badge. I go to write down his information, same as I did with you, and that's when he admits that he's a private detective.
What was he here for?
He wanted to know, was Tracy Llewellyn pregnant?
Would you have what you wrote down about him handy?
Yeah. Name's Nick Mastriano. This is the PI license number on his card.
Thanks.
Crime scene called earlier. Technician saw the lipstick on your DOA. Said it looked like one he responded to in the 9th precinct.
What age?
Mid-30s, white, just like yours. I called the 9th squad and had the case folder sent over here.
Any other common denominators?
High blood alcohol on theirs. And you said there'd been signs of drinking with yours. Yours was in AA. Theirs had just gotten out of rehab. It's not a lock, it's a pattern, but it's a possibility.
We take this?
I'll check with homicide, see if there's any other open cases we're looking at.
Where was your husband last night, Annabelle?
He was with me.
The whole night?
He works until very late, most of the time.
Like how late?
1, 2 in the morning. He gets his best work done when it's quiet.
So he got home at what time?
It was 2:45. Can I ask what this is about?
Is the name Tracy Llewellyn familiar to you?
No.
We have information that leads us to believe your husband had a relationship with her.
What kind of relationship?
An affair.
I don't believe that.
He's admitted to it.
Is she somebody he works with?
At one time, she did, yeah.
It's my fault.
How is it your fault?
If he felt isolated from me, if I wasn't giving him the kind of connectedness that he needs, he's gonna find it somewhere else.
His connectedness to Tracy led to her getting pregnant.
When is she due?
Tracy was killed last night.
And you think Hal killed her?
It's a distinct possibility.
It's not a possibility. It's not even a remote possibility.
What if she was holding him up for money?
It wouldn't matter. Hal would get the money.
Or what if she wanted him to marry her?
He would have told her that he was already married.
Maybe she wanted him to get a divorce.
You asked me where Hal was last night. I told you he was with me. I know you're doing what you have to be doing, but you don't know him. This is not a man who kills women. This is a man who loves them.
God grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage
courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Amen.
Keep coming back.
It works if you work it. Which one is it?
Glasses.
I couldn't stand it.
Okay. Hey. Paul, is it?
Yeah. What's your name?
I'm Andy.
Hey, Andy. It's your first time at this meeting?
Yeah, it is, actually. You know a girl named Faith from this meeting?
Faith C.
Yeah, Faith C. When's the last time you saw her?
I don't know, a few days ago, maybe?
I heard you might have been dating her, is why I'm asking, Something of a 13th step, if you know what I mean.
That's a little personal, Andy.
Were you seeing her?
I don't think I want to continue this conversation.
Where were you last night?
What is this?
Faith C. was in an accident last night, Paul. I'm looking to see who might know something about that.
I went to a 6 o'clock meeting on East 55th Street, and then I went to dinner with a bunch of us from the meeting, and then I went back to my apartment.
I'll need names and numbers.
You act like you're one of us to gather information?
Yeah, I act like I'm one of you.
These rooms are supposed to be safe places for people.
Listen to me, asshole. These rooms saved my life. I am one of you. I take it personally when someone comes in looking to cut the weak ones from the herd because it's easy to score that way. Am I getting warm at all? Any idea why I might be talking to you, Paul?
Apartments don't come available in this building all that often, which is why I thought you should see it.
It's nice.
It's a great location. You're within walking distance of Union Square, the Village. You could walk to work.
After all these years on a Long Island Expressway, I can't even imagine that.
Imagine it.
The bathroom looks like they redid it.
They did. All new fixtures.
That's a gas stove, right?
It's a gas stove with a matching stainless refrigerator. The cellar has...
I'm sorry, let's stop. I can't afford this place. I'm walking around here, letting you do all this work, wasting your time, and for what? I can't afford it.
It's okay.
I can't afford to rent it. I can't afford to buy it. They shouldn't have let me on the elevator.
Greg, it's okay.
You know, I know you're going to tell me that it doesn't matter because that's a polite thing to say. But it weighs on me that I keep coming up short when it comes to finances.
Well, have you tried to do anything about that?
I took a job as a bouncer in a bar, which you're not allowed to do if you're a cop. My boss found out. It ended up costing me money.
Maybe you should think about selling real estate.
Me? Why?
Because you'd be good at it.
You're crazy.
In my job, you have to get people to trust you. You have to empathize with them. You have to make them feel like you're listening to them. Anything like your job?
Yeah, when you put it like that.
Maybe you should try it.
How would I do that?
I'm meeting a couple tonight to try to close a sale. Meet me there. We'll pretend we're a team and see how you do.
You serious?
Yes, I am.
What can you tell us about Tracy Llewellyn and Hal Matheson, Nick?
I'm a licensed private investigator. Absent a subpoena, I'm not at liberty to reveal confidential information.
You interested in keeping that license?
Don't try to intimidate me.
Impersonating a police officer is enough to have the state licensing authority pull it.
Who said I was impersonating a police officer?
Rest assured, someone did. And if we ask them to, they'll swear out an affidavit to that effect.
I was hired to surveil Hal Matheson to see if he had a girlfriend.
Who by?
Who else? His wife,
What's her name?
Paige Matheson.
What did Paige do when you told her Tracy was pregnant?
She didn't take it too well.
Which means what?
She offered me $10,000 to have Tracy killed.
What'd you tell her?
That I wasn't in that business. I told her, however bad it was, she'd only make her life and her kid's life worse if she got involved in something like that.
How'd she respond?
She nodded, thanked me, and left. I'm afraid to ask.
Tracy's dead.
For what it's worth,
I thought I talked her out of it.
Anything more match up in the two cases?
Ours wrote about some guy in her AA group that she felt bad for having let on. The one in her 9th squad got in trouble for doing the same thing when she was in rehab.
There's a third case. Female, white, 37 years old, found strangled in a flop house off 8th Avenue. Similar thing with the lipstick.
She had a medallion that says 1 day at a time.
That significant?
It's an AA expression.
You sound like you know what you're talking about.
I do.
The borough gonna put together a task force?
We'll use teams. Female undercover with a male backup. We'll also set up video surveillance outside. If we focus on the Village, Lower East Side, and Soho, there's 35 meetings a day.
Since I go to meetings anyways, I might as well be backup on one of them. If I gotta go on my own time, that's all right.
You don't. I got the borough to authorize overtime. You want to be involved as well?
Sure.
I'm briefing the task force at 6 o'clock.
You're back. We need you to take a ride with us, Paige. Now? There's a couple things we need to ask you about.
Oh, I can't leave here in the middle of the day.
It's kind of important.
This is also important.
We'll get you back as soon as we can.
We have a prototype due on one project, drawings due on another, and clients are flying in from Stockholm on Friday.
Paige, we need to do this.
Okay, I'm just gonna get my jacket and my bag.
Take us through what you did last night.
Hal and I left the city together. We picked up his car at the train station in Westport. We drove home, had dinner with our daughters, and that's it.
What about after dinner?
Our daughters went out, which allowed us to be intimate since we've never subscribed to having a locked bedroom door. Hal got up at his usual time and left for the city.
What's his usual time?
1 a.m. He does his best work when it's quiet.
What time do you get up?
7. I got the girls off to school, and then I drove into the city and went to work.
Do you know a girl named Tracy Llewellyn?
Sure. She was an intern who worked for us.
Do you ever think your husband was having an affair with her?
Why are you asking me that?
You hired a private detective named Nick Mastriano.
Yes, I did.
What did he tell you?
That Hal had taken Tracy to see a doctor.
What kind of doctor?
An obstetrician.
And what did that tell you?
That she was pregnant.
That Hal had gotten her pregnant.
Not necessarily. Tracy could have asked Hal to take her to the doctor simply because that's who Hal is.
Paige, we've spoken to Nick Mastriano.
And what did he tell you?
That you offered him $10,000 to have Tracy killed.
And he took that seriously?
I think he did.
All that was me being funny.
A feeble attempt, maybe, but that's all it was. You knew your husband was having an affair, Paige.
Yes, I did.
Must have hurt.
Every night after he'd leave for the city, I'd cry myself back to sleep.
Did you ever confront him?
It was me who caused it to happen. Why should I confront him?
How did you cause it to happen?
I got my priorities mixed up. I was so wrapped up in the business that I forgot about being a wife. I forgot that at home, he didn't need an efficient manager. At home, he needed the allure of a woman. The softness, the pliancy. That's what he wasn't getting.
Did you blame Tracy at all?
Tracy was around Hal, and she responded to him the way that any woman would. She was around the two of us. She saw the way that he looked at me. She sensed the passion that we had for each other. We didn't leave it in the bedroom when we went to work. It surrounded us. It came off us like mist off a pond. She saw it. She wanted it. Who could blame her?
Hey, can I talk to you guys a second? Hey, we got the Easy Pass records on Miss wife's car.
And?
She went over to Triborough Bridge into the city at 3:15 in the morning.
You know that Easy Pass you keep on the windshield of your car?
Yeah?
It creates a record of the date, time, and location for every toll it's used for.
So what are you saying?
We're saying you went to the city last night at 3:15.
I was going to check up on him.
So if we check with the night man at that building, he'll confirm you showed up there?
I changed my mind. He doesn't deserve the kind of wife who spies on him over a little affair.
Paige,
Affairs happen. They happen all the time.
your husband has another wife, Paige.
That's ridiculous.
He has a wife named Annabelle, who he has 2 children with. When he leaves you in Connecticut at 1 o'clock in the morning, he goes to her.
I'm aware of the fact that you use deception to get people to tell you things.
We saw him with them. We questioned him. He admitted it.
I must look pretty pathetic right about now.
You look like a woman who's been deceived. Tell us what happened when you went to see Tracy.
I thought I could convince her not to have the child. She was young. She would have other opportunities with other men. She could have a child with a father who was available, who wasn't taken. But she didn't want that. She wanted this child. She wanted Hal.
Was there a struggle?
No.
Get yourself a good lawyer, Paige. Maybe they can make a case for temporary insanity.
When could I see my husband?
Is Hal your husband?
Yes, he is.
Easy. Okay.
Calm down.
Okay.
Could you lock me up now, please? What was that about?
There's some things you need to know, Annabelle. It's probably best you hear them from us.
Please don't tell me Hal's being arrested.
Hal's not being arrested. He's being released.
Oh, thank God.
Hal has another wife, Annabelle. Another wife and 3 other children.
This is in addition to Tracy?
Yeah.
His other wife is the woman who just went after you outside. She killed Tracy.
What's gonna happen to the 3 children?
They're gonna be without their mother.
You should also know that you're not legally married.
Of course we are. We had a wedding.
Hal fooled you. The ceremony was a sham.
You wanna take a minute and get yourself together? We'll tell Hal you couldn't wait.
Have you found out who murdered Tracy?
Yeah, Hal. We found out that Paige killed her.
Just keeps getting worse.
Kind of a volatile mix. A pregnant girlfriend and 2 devoted wives.
Does Annabelle know?
Yeah, she knows. How long do you think you could keep all this going?
They were all so happy. I just never wanted it to end.
It's ended now.
Is Annabelle here?
She had to leave, Hal. She had to get back to your kids.
So much I need to tell you.
It's all right. Come on.
I love the area.
Gramercy is great.
I worry about the hooker trade over on Lexington.
That's been pretty much cleaned up.
I don't think so. Although, to be sure, I have a friend who's a detective I can ask.
It's a great building.
It's a Candela building, which means the 12-foot ceilings, the crown moldings, the gallery.
It feels old.
It is old.
Told you Norman wouldn't go for it.
Allie, I'm not ruling it out.
It's okay. Just gonna take one last look at the master bedroom. Then we'll go.
Now I'm the bad guy, right?
Mr. Reese, yeah, I've only just met you, so I won't presume to tell you what you should do here, man. One thing I've found in my life is that vis-a-vis the person I live with, if they're not happy, I'm not happy.
Well, that does go both ways.
Well, when it comes to things like where you live and what the place looks like, my experience is that making a woman happy, when I've been able to do that, that's something I've never regretted.
Let's go.
We'll take it.
You don't have to do that.
I know I don't. I want it.
Really?
Tell the seller that we'll write up an offer and have it over to them by noon tomorrow.
Oh, thank you, baby. Thank you.
Thank you.
You just made yourself in the neighborhood of $17,000.
Get out of here.
2.5% of the sale price, less overhead, split 50-50.
Nah, I'm not gonna take money out of your pocket just because I happen to show up.
You closed the deal.
It was your deal.
You're taking that money.
No, I'm not. Now, this was fun, but it was a fluke. I mean, if I started doing this for real, it'd be different.
What about doing it for real?
I don't know, Bridget.
All right, maybe we should just have a drink and talk about that.
Yeah.
Meantime, see if you can't close another deal.
We're going to be putting you into a rotation of AA meetings in Lower Manhattan. The object is to draw a guy out and have him approach one of you the same way he approached his victims. From what I understand, that means raising your hand and asking to speak. Detective Sipowicz has some suggestions as to what you might say.
The chances are we're dealing with somebody who, for whatever reason, is turned on by weakness. We're guessing that he approaches his victims after a meeting, invites them out for coffee, then finds a way of enticing them to drink. Once he gets them loaded, he kills them.
Clearly, the victim has to seem vulnerable to being enticed.
That means describing incidents in the past where you were out of control, or maybe you did something that you were ashamed of because you couldn't help yourself.
How much detail we expected to provide?
As much as you're comfortable with.
Wait a minute, so what we say in there, we're making it up, right?
Entirely up to you.
Main thing is you make it sound real.
Any other questions? Good luck. Sipowicz. I hope I didn't violate your privacy by calling on you.
You didn't.
Anybody else in the green?
Hi, I'm Laura. I'm an alcoholic. Hi, Laura. Glad to be here tonight. I've been having a pretty tough time of it. I know there's a million reasons why, as bad as I feel now, drinking or using is only going to make it worse. I know that in my head, but I don't know it in my heart. All I know is in my heart, I'm hurting. There's a guy I fell in love with. Married, 5 kids. He loved his wife, he loved his kids, and I got him to do what I wanted him to do. I got him to be with me. And now I'm by myself, and I'm ashamed of myself, and I'm thinking, who cares if Laura has 30 days? Who cares what Laura has?
There's this guy who's unavailable to me, and it dredged up all the feelings of rejection that I've lived with my whole life. The father who leaves his kids. The mother who's there but isn't there. And all I thought was how much I wanted to drink. I'm coming up on 30 days. And I don't know if I'm gonna make it. The world looked scary when I was drinking. It looks 1,000 times scarier now. It might be too scary for me to keep going like this. I mean, not everybody gets sober, right? Not everybody makes it. The way I've been thinking the last few days, I might be one of the ones who don't.
Previously on NYPD Blue.
I'm Steve McClintock.
Where were you last night till this morning?
I was with my girlfriend.
Carly Landis, where was Steve last night?
With me, why?
That's when Tina Most was murdered.
Why are you lying for the guy who did it?
He said that if I said anything, he would kill me.
I'm scared to be alone right now.
Maybe I'll stick around for a little while.
I figured you'd want to know. Judge excluded Carly Landis' statement.
I thought you said the motion was a long shot.
It was, till it came out in open court that your partner slept with the defendant's girlfriend.
You should think about selling real estate. Pretend we're a team. See how you do.
We're going to be putting you into a rotation of AA meetings in Lower Manhattan. The object is to draw our guy out and have him approach one of you the same way he approached his victims.
We're dealing with somebody who is turned on by weakness. He approaches his victims after a meeting, then finds a way of enticing them to drink. Once he gets them loaded, he kills them.
I feel like all I do is come in here and whine. My sponsor gave me a list of things to do, and I didn't do them, and I guess she got tired of hearing me make excuses for not doing them, so she fired me. And I start in, you know, she's wrong. She should have stuck with me. I got 3.5 weeks without a drink or a drug, and I'm flunking out. I keep waiting for it to get better, and it doesn't. I'm alone except for when I'm at a meeting. And I'm lonely. God, I'm lonely. I guess I'm supposed to stop now.
Thank you. We'll take a 15-minute break. Please, no smoking on the church grounds.
Thank you so much for sharing.
Oh, you're welcome.
You have such honesty.
Thank you.
Do you mind if I ask you a personal question?
It's all pretty personal in here.
Is that your hair's natural color?
Uh-huh.
Would you consider selling it?
Selling my hair?
I wholesale hair to wig makers, and your hair is the shade and texture that I'm currently looking for. And it would be an opportunity for you to earn and get your foot in the door.
I don't want to sell my hair.
Do you want to hear the going rate for hair like yours?
Kind of attached to it.
That's good. Will you think about it?
I will.
You heard of HALT?
No. What is that?
Hungry, angry, lonely, tired. Any one of those is when you're most at risk of drinking.
Right now, I guess I could check the box next to all four.
After the meeting, you want to get some breakfast. Cross at least one off your list.
Okay.
You don't have a sponsor?
It might just be temporary.
But you don't have a sponsor now?
No.
I'll be your sponsor.
That's okay. We'll do it another time.
Okay.
And after the meeting, we'll go out.
Well, I gotta get to work.
This is my card. I want you to call me. And when's the next meeting you're going to?
I'm not sure.
Well, do you have a schedule?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm at this meeting every Tuesday morning. Thursdays, I'm at the 8 a.m. 79th Street workshop. Call me.
I will.
I'll be there in 15 minutes.
Could you excuse me a second?
Sure.
Thanks.
We got another one.
Morning.
Morning.
Name's Maya Heath.
Strangled?
Yeah, with lipstick smudge.
Who called it in?
The sister. She called, got no answer, decided to come by.
Where's the sister now?
In the other room.
Miss Heath, you mind having a seat out here, please? I'm Detective Sipowicz. This is Detective Clark. I know this is a bad time, but we really need to ask you a couple of questions.
Okay.
When's the last time you spoke with your sister?
Last night, I called her when I got back from work to see what she was doing, and she said that she was on her way out to a meeting.
Do you know what time it was you were speaking to her?
6:30, 6:45.
So she was on her way. That'd be what, a 7 o'clock meeting?
I don't know.
Did she tell you where the meeting was?
Yeah, she said it was in a school.
Your sister ever talked to you about people she met at those meetings?
She said she met some nice people. She said she met some weird people. She didn't go into specifics.
How long had she been going to meetings?
3 weeks, something like that. I know it was less than a month because a month ago she had gone to Atlanta on business and wound up getting fired.
For drinking?
You know, drinking, missing appointments, just generally making a mess of things.
You know if your sister kept a diary of some kind?
You know, she used to.
Do you know where we might be able to find it?
It was in her computer. It's under Martha. That was our dog when we were little.
All right, thank you very much for your help. When we know something, we'll get in touch with you.
When she got back from Atlanta, I told her that she was a candidate to wind up homeless if she didn't do something about her drinking. It hurt her that I would say that. It hurt her that I was mad at her. She couldn't stand that. She started going to meetings and she wound up dead.
You can't blame yourself for that.
I can't, huh?
Fit the pattern?
Like a glove.
We have any idea which meeting she was at?
We know roughly what time it was and that it was at a school. Hopefully that narrows it down.
Signs you got her to drink?
Yeah.
We might also allow for the possibility that it's not a he.
Female victims, strangulation.
This woman that approached me this morning could strangle somebody.
Was she coming on to you?
I'd say she plays for the other team. Whether she was reaching out to help me or she had something else in mind, that I don't know.
Is there some other way you can check her out?
Yeah, she gave me a business card.
Given that he or she got the DOA to drink before he killed her, we should canvass nearby bars.
DOA wouldn't be drinking in a bar.
Why is that?
She would have been too ashamed.
If she was gonna drink, she'd do it privately.
Yeah, if it turns out we were covering one of the meetings that she went to, we'll have videotapes of people who were going there.
Well, whoever it is waited a month between the first two, 3 weeks between the second and third, and 1 week before this one. We need to step it up, get him to go again.
Yeah, I just got a call about a homicide at 13th and 3rd, male stabbed.
Who's up?
I am.
I don't want to take Sipowicz off the task force. Clark, you partner up with Jones. Metaboy, you work with Sipowicz.
Looks like a burglary gone bad. Guy busted in the window, surprised the DOA, and it's stab, steal, hasta la vista.
Well, he's got the whole thing figured out.
They're just trying to tell you what I say.
Yeah, maybe we'll take a look, too. Just for the heck of it. You the name of the DOA?
Steve McClintock.
You're kidding.
That's what the neighbor says. Matches the name in the mailbox.
Well, who called it in?
Downstairs neighbor. She heard the fight, didn't see anything. Said it happened a little before 8 this morning.
I'll be damned.
McClintock, he was involved in that adoption scam, right?
Yeah, he killed one of the pregnant girls. We got him, but the case was thrown out.
There's some money here. Whatever they were after wasn't cash.
Hey, we got something here. Down there.
What is this, some kind of drug?
Good job.
Hey, McClintock, he had a girlfriend, right?
Name's Carly Landis.
Yeah, well, we should talk to her.
Yeah, we should.
Have a seat, Carly. Where were you around 8 this morning?
You wanna tell me what this is about?
Just answer the question.
I think I have a right to know why I'm here.
Just answer a few questions. I'll tell you.
I was helping a woman named Rhoda Weiss. I'm her home health care worker. I got to her apartment a little before 7, left around 10.
Thought you worked at a clinic.
I got fired when Steve was arrested.
You still with Steve?
That also ended when he got arrested.
Why'd you break up with him?
Finding out that he killed somebody, for one, and 2, because he threatened me with a gun and he hit me. Other than that, really great guy.
When's the last time you saw him?
About a month ago.
And you haven't talked to him since then?
No. What's he done? I assume he's the reason I'm here.
He was killed this morning.
Really?
You don't sound too broken up about it.
The last time I saw Steve, he gave me a black eye and he split my lower lip, so no.
Do you know anybody who'd want to kill him?
Oh, Steve ripped off so many people. Have you talked to any of them?
You know if he was in any trouble.
I know he needed money. He couldn't find a job after the arrest. You know, he used to tell me that he paid his way through college dealing pharmaceuticals. Maybe he started that up again.
He used drugs himself?
Oh, not that I ever saw. Look, I am working to forget everything that I ever knew about Steve. Whatever it is that you're trying to find out, I can't help you.
You're sure about that?
Yes, John, I am.
Number of the woman you were with this morning.
Can I speak to you for a second in private?
do you want to talk about?
I understand that you were angry at me. I guess I can't blame you for that, but I just want you to know that what happened between us that night was genuine. At least it was for me.
And your boyfriend getting sprung on account of it, that was coincidence?
No, I told a friend about you. Word got back to Steve. I swear, I didn't tell him anything.
You expect me to believe that?
His lawyer came to me and said that I had to help Steve out. She made it very clear that if I didn't, I would get hurt. I believed her. I knew how violent he could get when he was desperate.
Why didn't you tell somebody?
I was too scared.
I think this is where I came in. You telling me how scared you were, how you needed someone to take care of you.
Which was true. You don't have to like me. But can you consider the possibility that I'm not the person you think I am?
I just got the lab report on that stuff you found in Steve McClintock's apartment. It was steroids.
Really?
Some high-end, state-of-the-art stuff. Was he a user?
I don't think so. I mean, he was big, but not that big.
Well, whatever you find out, be sure to bring narcotics into the loop. If you need to liaison with the feds, just let me know.
Okay.
We dumped McClintock's phone. There's a bunch of calls made to somebody named Darian LaSalle. We're gonna go talk to him.
Good. Find anything in that diary?
She mentioned someone named Roger from the meeting in school. Based on the time, we figured out which meeting it was, got the phone list from that meeting, and got the number for Roger H.
Comes back as being Roger Harborn. 2 arrests for domestic violence in 5 years.
I'm gonna go bring him in.
Let me know if you talk to him.
Darian LaSalle?
Yeah, that's right.
Give us a minute.
Sure, man.
We talk to you?
Sure, what about?
Detective Jones and Clark, we're investigating an incident that occurred this morning. Where were you around 8 o'clock?
This morning? Right here. I handle all the personal training clients between 6 a.m. and noon.
You know, well, the guy at the front desk tells us you're a competitive bodybuilder, is that right?
Yeah, I've been on the circuit about 3 years now.
You know Steve McClintock?
Huh. No, afraid not.
No idea who he is.
Huh.
Funny. Because you talked to him on the phone for 5 minutes yesterday.
Oh, Steve. Right. You know, it's funny. You know, in my head, I thought you were talking about somebody else. Yeah, I talked to Steve.
What did you talk about?
You know, hello. How you doing? What's up?
And that was it?
Yeah, pretty much. You ever use steroids, Darian?
No, man. No, I work clean. I got the test results to prove it.
So you weren't talking to Steve McClintock about steroids?
No. I stay away from that stuff.
Darian, Steve was killed this morning. This is a homicide investigation, so I want you to take a moment and think before you lie again.
Look, I wasn't lying to you guys.
Then you coming in.
Hey, wait, look, guys. All right, look, man. I got the semis this weekend for the Mr. Natural Pro Power Physique Olympiad. I mean, dude, if word of this gets out, they're gonna disqualify me. I won't be able to compete.
What you need to focus on now is prison, because you are this close to going inside.
Okay. Word was out on the street that Steve was selling the clear. So I called him up.
Wait, what's the clear?
Yeah, it promotes muscle growth, improves recovery, doesn't show up on the tests.
What did he say to you?
He said he got a big shipment in. We were gonna get together in a few days.
That was it?
Yeah, that was it. Dude, I swear to you, I don't know anything about him getting killed.
You know anyone else who was buying from him?
Well, no, not personally, but you go into any gym, you might find somebody. But listen, guys, man, I mean, is there any way you could keep me out of this? This is my career we're talking about here.
Yeah, you know the stuff you're taking is gonna shrink your balls, give you tits, and probably destroy your liver.
Your point being?
Have a seat, Roger. Something to drink?
No, I'm okay. What do you need to talk to me about?
You're a member of a group that meets at a school, is that right?
You're talking about my 12-step group?
Right.
How'd you find out about that?
There was a robbery in the school. We're talking to everybody who's been on the premises.
Okay, well, I've been on the premises.
Anyone in your group raise any flags?
No.
How about a girl named Maya Heath?
How about her?
What can you tell us about her?
You think she's involved in a robbery?
We're covering all angles.
You know her?
Yeah.
When's the last time you saw her?
Last time was the meeting.
Which was when?
Last week.
Not last night?
What's going on here?
Where were you last night, Roger?
I had to work late.
I thought you said you sell copy machines.
I do.
What do you have to do late?
Sales calls, Sometimes they don't let me in during business hours, and I gotta go late.
That doesn't ring true, Roger. People don't stay late to talk to salesmen.
You were drinking last night.
No. No, I wasn't.
Yeah, you were. I can smell it on you. Where'd you take Maya from the meeting?
I didn't go to the meeting.
I want a list of those sales calls.
Well, I'd have to go home and look for it.
No, you can forget about going home. You're going to sit here until we can verify that you were where you say you were. If we can't, then we're going to have a different conversation.
Did somebody do something to Maya?
Yeah.
What'd they do?
They killed her.
Hey, stranger.
Hey, what's up?
I have to meet a guy in narcotics about approving a wire. Can I interest you in lunch? I have an hour.
I'd like that, but I'm kind of snowed in.
Task force thing?
No, actually, I got pulled off of that. It's another homicide. Remember Steve McClintock?
Sure. Is he the victim?
Stabbed. Looks like he was moving some drugs.
Any sign of Carly Landis?
She says they broke up. She doesn't know anything about it.
So you've already talked to her?
Yeah.
Well, we know how trustworthy she can be.
Yeah. Right now, we got nothing pointing to her. So, maybe lunch, day or two?
Sure, fine. Just let me know.
I'll do that.
And keep me posted about the McClintock thing.
Absolutely.
Hey, John, I just talked to narcotics. They picked up a guy named Nathan Creek carrying a couple of hundred doses of that steroid we found in McClintock's this morning.
Who's Creek?
A drug dealer. He's also got a burglary and assault on his sheet.
When they pick him up?
About an hour after McClintock got killed. He's at the tombs. Where'd you get the steroids, Nathan?
Don't know what you're talking about.
A couple hundred glass vials that were in the trunk of your car.
Don't know anything about that.
We found fingerprints on them that belonged to a Steve McClintock. He was stabbed this morning. Is any of this starting to ring a bell to you?
Yeah. Must have been the guy who killed him and put that dope in my car.
Nathan, I don't think you appreciate how thoroughly screwed you are. We're gonna find your prints in McClintock's apartment. We're gonna find his blood on your clothes, and we're gonna find the knife you killed him with if we gotta go through every garbage can south of 42nd Street. Now, the game's over. Do yourself a favor and tell us what happened.
This is a felony murder. That buys you the death penalty. Unless there were circumstances that you want to explain.
Would circumstances include someone else coming up with the idea of me going in?
Maybe. Who?
This chick. She told me this McClintock guy had the shipment of steroids in his apartment, right? I was just gonna go in and grab them. She was gonna sell them. We were gonna split the take, right? Simple. Except she also said that this guy was gonna be out of his apartment all morning, which he wasn't.
This chick got a name?
Carly Landis.
She put you up to this?
Laid out the whole thing.
How do you know her?
She worked at a free clinic down on Rivington I used to go to. We've stayed in touch.
She say why she wanted to rip this McClintock guy off?
No, only that it would be easy and the money would be good.
She didn't say more than that?
That was enough for me, you know.
So you went into the apartment, found McClintock there, and you stabbed him, right?
Found? Found? Whoa. I mean, he came at me like a bull. If I hadn't done him, he sure as hell would have done me. I mean, I can argue that. I mean, that's self-defense. That's legit, right?
What? What, did you defend yourself while you were breaking into his apartment and robbing him?
Yeah, that's right. It's exactly what I was doing.
He's lying.
Oh, come on, Carly.
Yes, I know Nathan Creek from the Rivington Clinic. He came in a couple of times. No, we did not keep in touch. He basically stalked me. It was so bad that I nearly had to get a restraining order. The guy is a violent psychotic.
It sounds exactly like what you were looking for.
I wasn't looking for anything. And I haven't seen or talked to Nathan Creek in 6 months, thank God.
That's a pretty big coincidence, don't you think? Creek just happens to bust into your ex-boyfriend's apartment.
Steve knew a lot of bad people. For all I know, he and Nathan were working together.
Well, why did Creek say this is your idea?
Maybe because he's up for murder and he'd say anything to pass the blame?
So you didn't want the steroids. You sent Creek to the apartment because you wanted Steve dead.
No, I didn't.
Why? Because he dumped you?
No, and I told you I left him. Creek's lying, and I'm sure that it is not the first time.
If he's telling the truth, we're gonna find out. So it's better if you tell us now.
There is nothing to tell. You aren't gonna find anything.
Do you have anything on her besides Creek's statement?
No.
She have an alibi?
Yeah, solid. The woman she was with confirmed it.
There's nothing I can do.
Oh, I just want to hold her for a few days while we do some digging.
If I try and indict her without corroboration, my boss will laugh me out of the office. Nathan Creek is a convicted drug dealer and a repeat felon. Carly Landis is a nurse. Who do you think wins that credibility contest?
We'll keep looking.
Do that. And get me something solid before you call me down here again, okay?
So, Carla tells Nathan Creek that McClintock won't be in his apartment that morning. But she wants McClintock dead. So you gotta figure she knows he'll be there that morning.
Yeah.
Yeah, but how'd she know that?
Good question.
Any progress remembering their names?
I'm not sure. I'm remembering making sales calls, but I'm not remembering when.
What about Maya? You remembering anything about her?
I liked her. I wanted to go out with her.
She feel the same way?
No. She said that she wasn't ready to be dating anyone. She had issues with men, whatever that means. Maybe I just wasn't her type. Who knows?
What'd you do after she told you that, Roger?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
I mean, I don't know. We were in a Chinese restaurant. It was after a meeting, and I don't know what I did.
What meeting was it?
The one on West Houston Street at noon. I saw her at the meeting, and I asked her to have lunch. I remember being at the restaurant and seeing the other people drinking these big bottles of Chinese beer. I remember waiting, and I remember at a certain point, I said to the waiter to bring me one.
What about Maya? Did she have one?
No, I don't think so. I think she got mad at me for ordering one. And I think she left.
What's the next thing you remember after the beer?
Getting woken up in my car by a state trooper.
Where was that?
Off the southern state.
He write you up?
No, sir. He did a field sobriety test on me, but my head had cleared by then.
You don't know what happened between the time you ordered the beer and when the state trooper woke you up?
The reason I got myself to start going to these meetings was because when I got drunk, there was no telling what I was capable of. I've been abusive. I've been violent. If you tell me I killed Maya, I won't argue with you. I'm so sorry.
This was just sent over for you. I think it's from Bridget.
Oh, man, she's sending you presents now? My man.
What's the note say, Greggy?
To celebrate and so you don't catch cold.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, I helped her close the sale, so that's why.
It's not why.
She likes you.
Where are we with the McClintock homicide?
Well, it looks like this Carly Landis set it up. She sent this guy Creek to the apartment allegedly to steal drugs, knowing that this McClintock would be there.
Unfortunately, we can't prove that.
So what are you doing?
Continuing to work our way through McClintock's phone records.
Yeah, there's Henry Delgado we have to talk to. We were just on our way over to his work.
Don't let me stop you. Where do we stand?
The state police confirmed that the stop was made around 6 this morning, and the Chinese restaurant confirms that he was in there yesterday afternoon and he was drinking.
Was a girl in there with him?
The waiter says that she walked out on him.
Which is what he said.
Still leaves open the possibility he went to her apartment.
He's a blackout drunk. If he did it, he wouldn't have been this careful to cover his tracks.
Either of you ever run into this guy?
He introduced himself to me before a meeting. I think he was just being friendly, though.
Hold him.
He's not the guy, boss.
He was the last person seen with her. He can't account for his whereabouts at the time she was killed.
All the more reason. If he did it, he'd have a story.
You feel something for this guy, Detective?
It has nothing to do with it.
Until you have a better suspect in hand, I want him held.
So the phone's in your name, but the apartment's rented to a Camille Delgado? Who's that?
My mother. She's been there for years. I moved in about a year ago. Got my own phone.
Why'd you move in?
My mom's pretty sick. High blood pressure, congestive heart failure. I'm taking care of her.
Well, we're investigating a crime involving a Steve McClintock. I'm going through his phone records. We found a call to him made from your phone 3 days ago.
I was looking for another home health care worker. A service recommended Mr. McClintock to me. He wasn't available.
Mr. McClintock was an OBGYN nurse. What service recommended him to work with an elderly woman?
The particular service?
Yeah. Maybe you could dig up the name for us.
I mean, I could try. I don't know.
Right, now, you said you needed another home health care worker. You already have somebody coming in?
Yeah, a couple times a week.
Who's that?
A woman named Carly Landis.
Did she get you to call Steve McClintock and set up a meeting in his apartment this morning?
No.
All right, Henry, this is a homicide investigation. You were an accessory to the crime if you lied to us.
I'm not lying. I talked to McClintock about nursing care.
Look, Steve McClintock was stabbed to death. If you're involved in any way, you helped kill him. Now, you need to think about that a minute.
My mother needs a lot of medicine. Beta blockers, blood pressures, cholesterol medication. Even with Medicare, it's more than I can afford. Carly Landis said she'd get me a supply of cheap meds if I placed the call.
What did she tell you to say to him?
That I wanted to buy a drug called the Clear, and that I would be at his apartment between 7 and 10 this morning, that's all.
She say why she wanted you to do it?
Something about McClintock owing her money. I didn't ask a lot of questions. It sounded like some sort of prank. He really got killed?
Yeah.
I was just trying to help my mother.
Whoa.
Take it easy, Greg.
All these years going to bars, I should have been going to meetings.
That's a stupid thing to say, you know that?
What?
At least just pretend that you're taking it seriously.
Come on, Andy.
It's not like I'm not taking it seriously.
I know that guy. From where? He was at the meeting this morning.
He came over to talk to you during the break.
And he asked me out.
Out?
Out to get breakfast after the meeting. And then that woman came over, she started talking to me, and he backed off.
What'd we find out about her?
Well, according to her phone records, she wasn't living in New York at the time of the first 2 homicides.
This guy Roger was in meetings with the last DOA. You should take a look at this tape.
You want me to get him?
I'll get him.
What did you find out?
Your story checks out as far as the Chinese restaurant and the state trooper.
What about in between?
I don't know about the in-between.
So I still could have killed her?
Theoretically.
What do I do?
Right now, I want you to look at something. You recognize this guy?
Yeah. I see him in the rooms.
Anything you can tell me about him?
I think his name is Justin. Smooth talker. Always has a lot to say about how good he's doing.
You know if he knew Maya at all?
Oh, yeah, he definitely knew her. I even remember a couple of times after a meeting, I saw them go off together.
All right, I'm gonna have to put you back in the other room for now.
Okay.
Listen, Roger. If it turns out that you didn't kill this girl, you might want to think about getting yourself to a meeting.
I know.
You want me to go with you, or if you just want to talk to me, give me a call.
Can I go now?
We talked to Henry Delgado.
What about him?
He told us you set Steve up.
He's lying.
With Delgado, we can prove you made sure McClintock would be in his apartment when Nathan Creek went in. That gets you a murder charge.
It's not true. John, you have to believe me.
Carly, we talked to the clinic where you worked. They didn't fire you because of Steve's arrest. They said that you were showing up late.
No.
Behaving erratically.
No.
They think you have a drug problem. Is that true?
It was because of Steve's arrest. They're lying.
Can't keep saying that. It's over.
I'm scared, John.
I can help you. But you have to tell me the truth. Was Steve giving you drugs?
Mostly coke. And I don't know where he got it. He said that it was medicinal grade. It's really powerful.
And what happened? Did he cut you off?
After the trial, he said that we should lay low, stay apart for a while in case the cops were still looking at us. I figured a few weeks was enough. And when I called him, it's like he didn't know me. He said he was enjoying his space, and he didn't want to be together anymore. I said, okay. But the least you can do is help me out with some coke. Because I sure can't get that stuff on my own. He said, fine, I just have to pay for it. Pay for it?
Seemed to me, after all I'd done for him, the beatings that I had taken, the sex, the lying that I had done for him, I already paid.
So you set it up with Creek and Delgado.
Yeah.
Steve really was a bad guy, John.
He identifies himself in meetings as Justin. This is what he looks like. Should he be in any of the meetings we're covering tonight, the backup's to go outside and call it in.
We don't know that this is the guy, though.
No, we don't. Just do what you've been doing. If he is the guy and he makes a move, I assume we'll be ready for him. The apartments are set up?
Yeah, the dummy apartment is set up for the undercover to bring him to, and we have the apartment across the hall for backup.
How much time do we have?
Meeting's an hour. Figure there's a half hour with the conversation afterward.
Make the call as soon as you spot him. I don't want to cut it any closer than we have to. All right, guys. Good luck.
Meeting time. We'll start the meeting by going around the room and introducing ourselves. My name's Grace. I'm an alcoholic.
Hi, Grace.
Warren, alcoholic.
Hi, Warren.
George, addict, alcoholic.
Hi, George.
Justin, alcoholic.
Hi, Justin.
I'm Melinda. I'm an alcoholic.
I'm Melinda.
Elaine, alcoholic.
Hi, Elaine.
Hi, I'm Jack. I'm an addict alcoholic.
Hi, Jack.
I always knew how to get attention from men. If the guy had one shot at tequila, I had 3. If he did 2 lines of coke, I did half a gram. Laura does not party like a chick. She parties like a guy. Laura also sleeps around like a guy. Which is why 5 years ago, Laura had a kid who's now somewhere in the world being raised by somebody else. Today's her birthday. Thanks for letting me share.
Do you want to go off with the others, get something to eat?
I'm not really in the mood.
You all right? You want to talk about it?
Sure. Some days I'm better about things. Days like today, I look at the mess I made of my life and I can't imagine how I'm surviving. Sometimes I don't really think I even deserve to survive.
If we only got what we deserve, most of us would be long dead.
I know.
You going to meetings?
Yep.
You have people you can call?
Yep.
Do you call them?
No.
You're thinking about getting loaded, aren't you?
All the time.
Maybe that's what you gotta do then.
You saying I should drink?
I'm saying you fight it as long and as hard as you can fight it, and then at a certain point, you can't fight it anymore.
Asshole.
It's him, right?
Yeah.
I'll let him know to get ready at the apartment. That kind of goes against what most people say, doesn't it?
A lot of people are pretty good at making up rules for other people to live by. I don't do that.
In the past, when I drank or used, I got into trouble.
You want me to? I'll stay with you. Make sure that doesn't happen.
I'm not gonna ask you to babysit me.
What are you talking about? You have a drink to take the edge off. See, maybe you can do it. Hell, maybe you're not an alcoholic.
Aren't you gonna have one?
Sure.
Whew.
You have no idea how good that feels.
Frees you up, right?
What do you mean?
Oh, you lose inhibition.
I thought you were here to keep me out of trouble.
I'm just saying that's the effect.
I know it's had that effect in the past.
And then it helps you feel not quite so ashamed of yourself afterward.
Oh, right.
Have another one.
Okay.
Oh, man, you put on this respectable front. You're well-groomed, you dress modestly. You even seem to care about this kid you gave up.
I do care about her.
I know you do. My mother cared about me. It doesn't stop your true nature from revealing itself.
And what is my true nature, according to you?
When you get to thinking about the way things feel, about physical pleasure, nothing else matters. Your desire, your lust takes over every other part of your being.
Is that what's gonna happen to me now that I'm drinking?
The alcohol just greases the skids. This is who you are.
Having a kid doesn't change that.
I shouldn't. My mother didn't stop being who she was when she had me. She had a life.
It's good that you see it that way.
Definitely. She'd leave me money to buy myself dinner. And she'd look in on me when she got home. I played this little game where I'd pretend to be asleep and then open my eyes when she'd pass the Scooby-Doo nightlight that was plugging the wall. I'd see her half naked, lipstick smeared, going back to whoever was waiting for her.
She liked to have a good time.
Yes, she did. Just like you like to have a good time.
That's right.
You're not really ever gonna stop drinking.
Probably not.
Drop another kid along the way.
Maybe.
You'll see what I saw.
Possible.
Hear what I heard.
What is it you heard, baby?
Put your drawers on, Joe. Don't let the boys see you like that. Don't do that to me, Mickey. I don't want to get crazy. Don't let him hear.
Well, I don't care if they hear. It's not the end of the world.
You let him hear, wouldn't you?
Hell yeah.
They're in the other room, crying. Pillows over their ears to block out the sound. And you're in here, waiting to get mounted like some sloppy wet skank.
How long are you gonna make me wait?
You know what, first though?
What, honey?
First, I'm gonna choke the life out of you like I did to the others. So there'll be one less of you miserable bitches roaming the earth.
I'm a police officer, you sick asshole! Now stay down!
Get out of your stomach!
What did I do?
Nothing! You didn't do nothing.
You okay?
Give me your hand. Get up. Get up. All right, come on. Let's go.
You all right? You sure? You better drive, though. You're good, Laura. I just wish she hadn't touched me. Yeah, let's go. Easy. I got you.
I hear Carly Landis confessed.
Yeah,
Nice save.
thanks.
The reason I came by is because I wanted to apologize for what I said to you and Baldwin earlier.
Don't worry about it.
No, it wasn't professional. Because the truth is, I wasn't feeling entirely professional about you and her.
I appreciate you saying that because the truth is I was a little uncomfortable about it myself.
Really?
Yeah. Listen, tonight's shot, but I'd really like to have dinner with you soon.
I'd like that.
Friday?
I'd have to check. Yeah, it's clear.
Friday then.
Friday. Bye.
You went for it?
4 homicides.
Good work.
Thanks. You ought to say something to the girls, too.
I will. No, I just spoke to a friend of mine who oversees the sergeant's exam.
Yeah, huh?
You passed.
You're kidding.
I thought you'd like to know ahead of time. Congratulations.
Wow.
You ready to be a boss?
I don't know.
I guess you'll find that out.
What's up?
Nothing. Just an attaboy.
DOA's name is Gene Stratus. He owns the place.
Looks like he was stabbed in the chest. Got a bloody knife on the grill. No sign of a 4th century.
There's still money in the register.
Yeah, he's got a watch on his wrist, hearing aid in his ear.
How'd the job come in?
The son, Alex Stratus, he found him when he came into work.
That's him?
Yeah.
Mr. Stratus. I'm Detective Sipwitz. This is Detective Clark. We're sorry about your dad.
Yeah, thanks.
What time was it when you got here?
5:30.
Your dad usually here before that?
Most mornings by 4. But once in a blue moon, he decided to sleep in, rolling around 5.
Can you think anybody might have had it in for him? Anybody get let go recently?
About a month ago, he got rid of a guy, but I don't think he'd be the type to do this.
I will need a list of all your employees.
Your mom's still around?
Yeah. She and my dad split up years ago. She wanted to travel, see a movie. All he did was work. He gave her the house in Astoria, took care of all the bills. Got himself a little apartment close to the restaurant.
He gambled?
Oh, never.
You know of anybody that he borrowed money from?
Not a soul. My father came to this country, he didn't know 3 words of English. Managed to buy a coffee shop, a house, a new car every 2 years on what he earned. On 50,000 orders of bacon and eggs. 100,000 hamburgers. He bought my mother a mink coat, sent my sister to private school, put her through 4 years of college. I could have gotten to it if I wanted.
Why didn't you?
All I ever wanted to do was work with him.
I'm looking for Detective Ortiz.
She was here just a minute ago. Detective?
Tía, ¿cómo estás? This is my Aunt Sylvia, John Irvin.
Mucho gusto.
Thank you. Nice to meet you.
What's going on?
Do you have a minute?
Sure. Come on back here.
I know that you're busy. I don't want to bother you, but your cousin has me very worried.
Which one?
Paula.
Paula? What happened? Did she get an A-?
You haven't seen her in a while.
Not that long.
She got herself involved with a guy. He's 15 years older than her. He's changed her.
How has he changed her?
She dresses different. She talks to me different. She stays out late.
She's 19.
I smelled liquor on her breath the other night when she came home, and I found pills in her bag. I took 2 to see what they were.
Well, these could be anything. How many did she have?
10 or 12. She's always been such a good girl. I prayed that this wouldn't happen. I don't know what to do.
You want me to talk to her?
She doesn't listen to me.
I'll come by the apartment after work.
If you go by the store where she works, you could meet him too. It's his store.
Where is it?
I know that it's on Lafayette Street.
You know the name of it?
Chrysalis. Whatever that means.
All right. I'll go by today. No te preocupes.
Gracias.
We're gonna start with the guy he let go last month who's currently on parole.
You call his PO?
We got the name of the restaurant he's working at. We're heading over there now.
I already got a call from the captain downstairs. This guy's coffee shop was popular with the guys on patrol.
We'll keep you posted.
Wallet's missing, watch is missing, pocket's turned inside out. Whatever cash you had on him's gone.
Any ID in the vehicle?
Registration in the name of Paul Westerville, address in Armonk.
Anybody hear anything?
And none of the attendants on duty heard anything. From what they say, this place is pretty deserted at night, which might be why the body wasn't found until this morning.
Hey, I know the guy in this photo.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Brendan Quinn.
The cop who got paralyzed in the shooting?
Yeah, I was in the academy with him.
You look good in those ads.
Yeah, he gets stopped all the time now. Yeah, people recognizing him.
How you guys still?
Good. Same, you know.
Hey, we appreciate you guys coming in.
No problem.
We'll let you guys get to it.
Hey, see you later, Smitty.
Greg Medavoy, this is Brendan Quinn. His dad, Charlie Quinn, also retired off the job.
Nice to meet you.
Let's go talk to him in 124.
So, did you get second grade yet?
No, not yet.
Nah, always keeping the black man down.
Ain't that the truth?
So what happened? Paul got held up?
Yeah. He was shot and killed in a parking garage.
It's unbelievable.
What's your connection to him?
He's a partner in the public relations firm, the PBA contract. When they decided to use me in the ads, we got to know him.
How well?
Pretty well.
Hey, he's a nice guy.
Yeah, actually, we got to be kind of friends. You know, me and Sheila had dinner with him a bunch of times, been out to his house.
The last time you were with him was when?
Yesterday afternoon. They had me come into this photographer studio because they're doing new ads. Sheila brought me in. They spent a couple of hours taking pictures, bit catered lunch, and then we left. Paul was there for a while, and then he left.
Did he say where he was going?
Yeah, I think he was going back to his office.
What, you got a call about meeting somebody?
Not that I was aware of.
You get any hit off this guy that make you think it was anything other than a straight-up robbery?
No, I didn't.
All right. Well, thanks again for coming in.
No problem. Hey, we want to have you at the house for dinner one of these days.
Try inviting me.
Sheila's going to call you.
All right. It's good seeing you, Mr. Quinn.
You take care.
Andy, that's him.
Hey.
Oh. Hey! Come on, man! Don't run! Stop running! Oh, man, you're just making things worse. What'd I do? What did I do? Me, what'd you do? Smoking a joint for starters. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Yeah, make me run, that doesn't help either. What the hell is wrong with you?
There's so much to do getting this stuff ready for storage.
You have to pack up all his things?
His personal things. Once his estate is probated, I'm expecting various characters to come out of the woodwork claiming to be his children.
Why's that?
The way he conducted himself.
Are you aware of anyone who might have had a grudge against him?
I'm sure there were plenty. Public relations can be a nasty business. Paul Westerville didn't have a lot of consideration for other people's feelings.
You must have borne the brunt of that.
When I first started working for him, and I got the treatment, I'd run out of the office crying. I'd vow I'd never work for anyone that abusive again.
He'd apologize, give me a raise, and after a while, it got so he needed me. I organized his life. I put up with him, and he learned. Yell at everyone else. Me, you don't yell at.
Well, are you aware of any current romantic relationships Mr. Westerville was involved in?
There was very little in Mr. Westerville's life that I wasn't aware of.
Anything come to mind that might have created problems for him?
Sleeping with someone else's wife has been known to create problems.
What are we talking about?
The wife of this young police officer who was paralyzed, and it made me sick.
You know if anyone else knew about that?
The officer's father knew.
How do you find out?
I told him.
Hey, stranger.
Hey.
What are you doing here?
I was in the neighborhood. I thought I'd say hello.
My mother asked you to check up on me.
What makes you think that?
Don't lie to me, prima.
Do you have any reason to ask me to check up on you?
No.
Now who's lying?
What are you talking about?
You find any pills missing from your bag lately?
So that's where they went. Thought one of my friends beat me for them.
When'd you start in with that stuff?
It's not like they're hardcore narcotics. They're disco biscuits.
People die from those things. Not to mention the fact that they're illegal.
Listen, I got a guy. We go to a club. We have a good time. It's all good.
No, it's not.
Think back to when you were 19.
We're not talking about me.
What? Were you a saint back in the day?
Who's the guy?
You want to meet him?
Sure.
All right, you tell me he either delivers the tops with the jeans or the order's canceled. You got it?
Guapo, no?
All right, good. Give my love to Cheryl. Hey, what's doing?
I want you to meet my cousin, Rita.
Hi, cousin Rita.
Bobby Friedman.
How's it going?
See anything you like?
I just stopped in to see Paula.
You live in the city?
In Brooklyn.
Oh, you a beautiful girl.
Hey.
What, I can't say that?
Yeah, you can.
Maybe she wants to go out this one night this weekend.
I don't think I can this weekend.
Could be wild.
Rita's a detective, Bobby.
Well, detectives get to have fun sometimes.
Maybe some other time.
You bet. So I gotta run, babe.
Oh, when are we leaving for Atlantic City?
We gotta be there by 9 o'clock, so figure 6:30.
I'll go home to get my clothes. I'll meet you at your apartment.
All right, don't be late. Nice meeting you.
Same.
Where were you last night, Antoine?
With my girlfriend.
Didn't go out?
Didn't go out.
When Gene Stratus fired you, did he owe you money?
What happened? Somebody robbed him and y'all think it was me?
Somebody killed him.
And you think that's me?
We're not ruling it out.
I don't believe this.
Why'd he fire you?
For kissing my girlfriend.
No, you gotta do better than that, Antoine.
I'm telling you, he usually coming at 4 to start up the grill. One day he asked me to do it. I knew I couldn't get up that early, so I just stayed up. Came in with my girl. He walked in on us making out. Said she gotta get out. Rough, though. I told him he was out of line. One thing led to another, and I'm out on my ass.
So he was disrespectful to your girl.
I wasn't gonna let it go, that's right. His bim come around, I'm nothing but nice. He can manage to be nice to mine.
What's his bim's name, do you know?
Margot something. I don't know her last name.
This was a serious relationship he had?
I guess so, I don't know. He said he took out an insurance policy for her because that was the way to keep him in line. Fat Greek, stains on his pants and a hearing aid telling me how to keep him in line.
Anyone besides your girlfriend can vouch for you being home last night?
My parole officer called around 11.
You're gonna have to stay here while we check.
You gonna tell him about the joint?
Telling us the truth, we'll leave it be our little secret.
Hey, you wanna grab some lunch? I can't. I gotta do this. Hey, you ran a credit card check on your DOA. The only recent hit was from a video rental store.
Oh, yeah?
I'll leave it to you to figure out what a grown man was doing with Mulan and the Little Mermaid.
Thanks for coming in, Sheila. Want you to see.
Sure.
You know about Paul Westerville.
Yeah, Brendan told me. It's awful.
How well did you know him?
Just from his doing those ads that Brendan was in.
Well, you see when they were taking pictures, that kind of thing?
Uh-huh.
There were a lot of calls from his cell phone to your cell phone.
I'd make the arrangements.
Okay, sometimes call you 2-3 times a day.
Well, with getting parking for the van and
this and that. The arrangements could be complicated.
Was there something going on between you two?
No.
Look, Sheila, this is a homicide investigation. If you're lying to us, we're gonna find out.
I prayed this day would never come. I prayed that I could just die with my secret.
When you start?
Last summer, Paul rented a house out in Belleport. He'd have us there for the weekend. We'd drive into town, get stuff for dinner, and he'd start in. This one time, he got me in a weak moment.
Was that the one time, or were there other weak moments?
There were other weak moments.
Who else knows about it?
As far as I know, no one does. I'm 28 years old, you know. I have physical needs.
Yeah, we're not here to pass judgment.
Brendan and I were a normal couple until this happened to him.
I'm sure it's difficult.
I drive him places. I take care of him. I clean up after him. And I love him more now than I loved him before, and I was sick in love with him before. But yeah, it's difficult. Sometimes it's real difficult. Does Brendan have to find out?
Let's hope not.
Got a minute? Yeah. Josh, could you make Miss Wiley comfortable in interview 3?
Sure, right this way.
How's it looking?
Well, apparently this guy gave out life insurance policies like they were party favors. Got the name of the broker from the Sun. In addition to the policies naming the ex-wives and kids as beneficiaries, every time he started seeing someone, he'd just take out another policy naming her.
And the one you just brought in?
She's a real slugger. She got priors for assault and assault with a deadly weapon.
Yeah, she's also got a young kid, and this guy rented 2 kids' movies on the day he was killed.
Sounds like a definite candidate.
We'll let you know.
Thanks, Josh.
So what kind of an insurance scam?
Oh, we're not sure. We're just trying to find out as much as we can about policies written by this particular broker.
Well, Jean took care of all of that. I don't know anything about it.
It's a little unusual to be named beneficiary by a boyfriend, isn't it?
Jean isn't your usual boyfriend. He knew I had concerns for myself, for my daughter. He did what he could to put my mind at ease.
How old's your daughter?
She's 10.
Where were you last night, Margot?
Why are you asking me that?
Part of the investigation.
I took JC to her figure skating lesson, then I took her home.
Did you go out at some point?
No, I didn't. And what does any of that have to do with an insurance scam?
Gene Stratus was killed last night.
Don't tell me that.
Did you go over there last night, Margot?
How was he killed?
If you went over there with your daughter at some point last night, you want to tell us that.
What, well, you think I killed him and I'm lying?
Here's what we're looking at, Margot. You were arrested for assaulting your ex-husband.
That was self-defense.
You were arrested for threatening an ex-boyfriend with a knife.
I was having a lot of problems at the time.
You were the beneficiary of Stratus's life insurance policy, and we have reason to believe that there was a child present in his apartment.
I don't go there with my child.
Why is that?
It was best he wasn't around her. Girl children were a problem for him.
You mean sexually? And you still continued to see him?
I don't know that he ever acted on his temptations.
I don't think that's true, Margot.
He was very good to me. Now, that might not sound like very much to you, but in my stage of the game, it meant a lot.
I'm sure it meant a lot to every woman that he took out a life insurance policy for. But we're gonna look into those women. And what do you want to bet? That every one of them had a young daughter, too.
But I kept my daughter away from him.
Except when you didn't.
He couldn't do just anything. I was very clear with him about what I was and was not willing to tolerate.
In other words, no penetration.
Of any kind, that's right.
Did he forget?
Or did it just turn your stomach that you were letting him do what he did? Maybe that was enough for you to stick the knife in him.
Last night, I took my daughter to her figure skating lesson.
You're gonna stay here while we verify that.
Anything come in on pattern robberies in the area of your crime scene?
Actually, we're not so sure it was a robbery.
Well, we need to do some more canvassing, and we need to go through security tapes from the parking garages in the area.
If you're thinking it's not a robbery, you'll let me know what you're thinking it is.
Here, we'll tell you what we have.
Ortiz, in my office.
Sorry.
You run a guy named Robert Friedman through BCI?
Yeah,
On what case?
there was no case, boss. He's going out with my cousin. I met the guy. Something about him struck me as wrong.
You know better than that.
Is there a problem with him?
Flag popped up when you ran him. The Joint Narcotics Task Force has him as a target.
My instincts about him were right, at least.
Now, give me some case number I can go back to them with, and don't let this happen again.
Thanks, boss. Thanks for meeting me, Ernie.
What, are you kidding me? I've been waiting for this phone call ever since I heard you were single.
Well, will it disappoint you terribly to find out I have a favor to ask?
No, baby, what do you need?
There's a guy named Bobby Friedman my cousin's been seeing. I ran him and found out he's the target of a narcotics investigation that your unit's conducting. I just want to know what he's up to.
This the Bobby Freeman that owns a clothing store?
Right.
This stays between you and me, right?
Absolutely.
I'm taking him down tonight in Atlantic City on $500,000 worth of ecstasy.
Guess I won't need to worry about him too much longer, will I?
Now, let's get back to you being single.
Thanks, Ernie. I owe you one.
When's the last time you saw your father?
Last summer?
Not since then?
Right.
Any reason you didn't see him over the holidays?
It just didn't work out that way.
Where were you last night, Melanie?
I was home.
Anyone with you?
My daughter, she's had a fever, and I stayed home to take care of her.
Melanie, we have to ask you this question, and we apologize if it's uncomfortable for you, but were you ever sexually molested by your father?
I don't think I'm obligated to discuss that if I don't want to.
You know, the problem is, this is a homicide investigation.
I don't care.
Melanie, it's our job to find out any pertinent information.
But what you asked about is my business, and it doesn't concern anyone but me. So if I don't care to discuss it, then I don't have to discuss it.
We don't know if your father's sexual history was related to him being killed.
That's right. You don't.
One way or another, we are going to find out what that history was.
In other words, you're going to drag me into it whether I like it or not?
If his sexual history involves you, yeah.
We don't have a choice.
The first time I remember him molesting me, I was 9 years old. About a year later, he did it again. Then again when I was 11. On Easter Sunday. In my yellow Easter dress. With my new Mary Janes under the chair in my room. The following fall, I was sent away to boarding school.
Did you tell anyone?
I told my mother, I told my brother.
What did they do?
The first couple times my mother said I imagined it. My brother said it was just roughhousing and I took it the wrong way. When I ran away after that Easter Sunday, my mother decided I was crazy. She sent me to a shrink. And then because I begged her and because the shrink said it was a good idea, I was sent away to boarding school. Hey. She's never seen him, and now she never will.
I got a problem.
What?
My cousin's dating a bad guy. He's gonna get taken down tonight in a federal narcotics bust, and she's planning on being with him.
What are you gonna do?
This idiot's got her using ecstasy. If we could have somebody snatch her up and put her into the system overnight, at least she wouldn't be there with him.
I'll do it.
You sure?
Where's she gonna be?
She lives with my aunt over on Columbia Street. I know she'll be going there between 4:30 and 5, and she'll be holding enough for misdemeanor.
I'll need a description, an address, and a photo.
I got one in my bag. Thanks, Laura.
I don't know how much help I can be. I hadn't seen Jean in quite some time.
What was the relationship between Jean and your daughter?
Not very good.
Why was that?
Melanie had difficulty growing up. She was kind of a sad child. I think she always felt as though her brother enjoyed a closer relationship with Jean than she did.
Well, she claims Jean molested her.
I know she does. I think it gives her something to blame her difficulties on.
You don't hold out any chance it's true?
No, I don't. Jean may not have been the most attentive of husbands, but as a father, those kids were lucky to have him.
Is your daughter capable of killing him?
No.
She seems to have a lot of anger towards him.
It's not something she would do. She's not a violent person. She's quiet, shy. Just getting through her day-to-day life is hard enough for her. She doesn't think in terms of killing anyone.
Well, how is her day-to-day life hard?
She worries about everything, from hurricanes to nuclear bombs on the subway. One day I called her and she told me the ice was melting on the North Pole and the weather was going to change. I didn't understand what she was talking about.
Did she worry about her daughter?
Oh, constantly. It was only in the last year that she let her stay overnight with me. And because the girl absolutely adores her uncle, once in a great while, she lets her stay with my son.
You know the last time that happened?
I think he had her yesterday.
If we were narcotics, this would be like shooting ducks in a barrel. That's her. Police, we need you to come with us.
What is this? Who are you?
We're detectives. Did you just engage in a drug transaction?
No.
This is a known drug location.
I live a block away from here. I was just coming home from the subway.
You have any drugs in this bag?
No.
What are these?
Nothing. They're not even mine.
Whose are they? Put your hands behind your back.
Am I under arrest?
Yep.
I hope you understand, Mr. Quinn. There's some questions we have to ask you as part of the investigation.
I was a cop for 35 years. You don't have to explain yourself.
Thanks.
Fire when ready.
What was your relationship with Paul Westerville?
I didn't have a relationship with him. He had a contract with the PBA. Used my son a few times in the ads. If I was there, I talked to him. That's it.
Can you tell us where you were yesterday?
This one's moving in for the kill, isn't he?
It's a standard question.
I know it's a standard question, Johnny. Where was I yesterday? I did some chores around the house in the morning. I walked over to the OTB on Springfield Boulevard in the afternoon. I grabbed myself something to eat at the Scobie Diner on Northern Boulevard. And I was back home by 8 o'clock.
Well, we have evidence that your car was in a parking garage in Manhattan yesterday.
I don't know where you got that evidence from. As far as I know, my car was in Queens.
Well, it was ID'd on a video from a security camera in the parking garage.
It wasn't me.
They're your plates on the car.
My car is parked on 221st Street. Once a week, Tuesday mornings between 10 and 12, the street sweepers come, and I gotta move it. Other than that, it sits. And you're telling me it was in the city? Old habits die hard. I still leave my keys over the visor. Maybe somebody took or brought it back, and I didn't know nothing about it.
What kind of relationship do you have with your daughter-in-law?
Excellent.
Were you aware of her behaving in any inappropriate manner with regard to your son?
No, I'm not.
Did you ever have a conversation with Paul Westerville's secretary regarding your daughter-in-law?
No, I did not.
She claims to have told you that Paul Westerville had an illicit relationship with your daughter-in-law.
She's mistaken.
Is she also mistaken about you going to see him after she told you that?
Right. She's mistaken about that, too.
Mr. Quinn, there's a sign-in log in Westerville's office building. There's security camera tapes.
You're not going to find my name in any sign-in books. You're not going to ID me from any security camera tapes. You want to check my guns? I'll sign a consent form. You can test fire every one of them.
Knowing what you know, we could understand you being angry. We could understand you going to see him. We could understand that there might have been a struggle.
Save yourself the exercise, kid. I didn't go see him. There was no struggle. I didn't kill him. Nah, you want me to wait around here while you figure out what you're going to do?
Yeah.
No problem.
What do we know now?
Nothing solid yet.
The father did it. I don't know if there's enough to convict, but there's no doubt he's it.
I'll talk to the DA.
You know, one thing is, the reason why he killed Westerville is because his son's wife was having an affair with him. Now, we make an arrest, his son's gonna know about that affair.
I don't know if there's anything we can do about that.
I understand.
Can you get me out?
I can't get you out right away. Fortunately, the amount you were busted with was small enough so they'll release you in the morning on your own recognizance.
I have to stay here overnight?
Yeah, you do. That's what happens. You get caught with illegal drugs.
I've never been in jail before.
Think about what it would feel like to stay in for a few years.
Why did they even stop me, though?
The question you should be asking is, why did you have the drugs? You were going past a known drug location. They did what narcotics cops do. I talked to them outside. They'll keep you in a segregated cell. No one's gonna bother you.
Does my mother have to find out?
Yeah.
Would you tell her I'm sorry?
You were taking care of your niece yesterday, Alex?
My sister had to work late, so she parked her with me for a few hours.
What'd you do with her?
Walked. Window shopped. But then I took her back to my apartment.
Did you take her to your father's apartment?
No.
Why not?
He's always tired after work.
He had rented Mulan and The Little Mermaid. Why would he have done that?
I have no idea. Maybe the video store ran someone else's rentals through in his cart. Who knows?
You loved your father, didn't you, Alex?
Yeah.
Did you think it was right that he didn't get to see his granddaughter?
That was between him and my sister.
But you felt bad about it, though, right?
Yeah, I felt bad.
He worked hard all his life. He provided for his family. And now all he wants is to spend a little time with his granddaughter, and you're going to deny that to him?
I told you, that was between him and my sister.
Yeah, except he didn't talk to your sister, he talked to you.
And the kid was with you. You were in a position that you could do something nice for your dad, and at the same time show your sister that he wasn't the monster she made him out to be.
And you're a good son, Alex. You did what a good son does.
No, I didn't do anything.
We'll talk to your niece if we have to, Alex. We'll get her in the room and we'll ask her where she was yesterday. Where she was and what happened to her.
He wanted to give a dinner. And he wanted it to be just the two of them.
And what did you find when you came back for her?
She was sitting on the couch. The movie was playing in the VCR, but she wasn't watching it. He was in the other room. All she said to me was that her underpants ran backwards.
What did you do?
I told her to go into the bathroom, to turn him back around. I took her home to her mother.
And you went to your dad's coffee shop to confront him?
I had to ask him, you know? I had to hear from him what he did, if he did anything.
And what did he tell you?
He got this weird, ashamed smile on his face. He said, sometimes we make mistakes. Yeah, like I made a mistake with him. Like all those years ago when I stood up for him to my sister, tried to convince her that it didn't happen. Stood next to my mother and said, Pop would never do that. Now here's this little kid. And because of me. She's got that same look on her face that my sister had. I grabbed the knife and I stuck it in him. He looked at me like, how could you do this to me? I don't know, Pop. How could you do that to them?
How do we know the wife was having an affair?
She admitted it.
And we can put the father-in-law at the vicinity of the crime scene, but not at the crime scene itself?
And you can try. He claims not to have used the car all week, and that if it was in the vicinity of the crime scene, somebody else drove it there.
He knew about the affair.
Westerville's secretary claims to have told him. Sounds like she hated Westerville. Not exactly an impartial witness.
Ballistics will be useless.
Whatever gun he used, you can be sure you'll never find it.
Well, you should proceed with the investigation, but with what you have now, I don't think my boss is going to want to go to bat with it.
Do you need to run it by him?
Ask a grand jury to indict a retired cop who's looking out for his son, a hero cop, confined to a wheelchair whose wife's cheating on him, and who has a trunk full of alibis? I don't think so.
Let's see what more we come up with.
Well, let me know when you come up with it. Hey, good looking.
Hey.
What makes you think I was talking to you?
We go for it?
He found out his father molested his niece. He's writing up his statement now.
That'll knock it down to manslaughter.
He's still gonna do 5 years.
There's nothing we can do about that, unfortunately.
Oh, Brendan Quinn left a message for you. Dinner at 8. Just like the play.
You've given me everything you got on this.
Yeah.
If that's true, I don't see a case against Charlie Quinn making.
I'll go kick him.
I'd like to know what's going on with my brother.
Why don't you coming back here, Melanie? Your brother's confessed to killing your father. There may be a trial, there may be a plea. The likelihood is that he's going to spend some time in prison.
Why did he kill him?
When he took care of your daughter yesterday, he let your father watch her.
No.
Your father's not gonna do this to anyone else.
But he did it to her. He did it to me, and now he did it to her.
He did it to a bunch of kids. That's awful and terrible. And I wish we could have nailed him long ago. But now you have a chance to do for your daughter what your mother never did for you.
The damage has already been done. I can't do anything about that.
You can tell her that she doesn't have to keep it a secret. Tell her that you know she isn't crazy. You know she isn't making it up.
That she has nothing to be ashamed of.
Where is my brother now?
He's inside.
I'd like to talk to him.
You may want to wait on that.
I'd like to tell him I'm not angry at him, and I think he needs to hear that now.
Sheila, the lasagna's fantastic.
Thank you.
We're planning a trip to Italy. Speaking of lasagna.
Brendan's never been there.
No, I've never been there either.
Well, first you gotta get somebody to go with.
Yeah, that's true.
Hey, honey, can I have a minute with Baldwin?
Sure.
You know, she figured out all the logistics. What hotels are best for accommodating a chair, everything.
Yeah, that's great.
Not the easiest thing in the world being married to me.
She seems to be doing okay.
I want you to know I had a little talk with her. Also with my father. I let them both know that I can accept certain things.
What are we talking about, Brendan?
My wife loves me. I don't have any doubt about that. We talk, we laugh. There's a million and one things we know about each other that no one else in the world will ever know, but I also know there's things she needs that she can't get from me. Things that maybe she can only get from another person. I told my father, if it's a choice between that and losing her, I can accept it.
And your father understands this?
Yeah. I'm the luckiest guy in the world.